Yo, 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 my Wakandan bladder.
How you doing, brother? You all right? All good?
I'm goody, goody. I'm goody, goody.
Yeah,
Welcome,
man.
everybody.
What are we talking about today, man? What we doing? Let's go.
Well, first and foremost, welcome, everybody, to the Jay's Gamepad Tapping Buttons podcast with my Nakama, my Hinde, you know what I'm saying? Was it my brother, the Lionheart himself from Mind Explosions?
Same. We here.
We're here, brother. I mean, we're here. Yeah, man, you're looking good, brother. You're looking good.
Yeah, bro, man. Just trying to keep warm, man. Trying to keep warm, cozy, relaxed. Yeah, bro. Chilling out here, man.
Yeah,
Chilling,
man.
bro.
There's a storm coming, you know.
What, like an actual storm?
Yeah, man. Like it's mad. Well, like round here, it's mad windy. Mad windy.
Oh yeah, no, I hear the wind, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. But
Yeah,
I'm good, man. Look, as long as I've got food in the house, bro, I don't need nothing else, man. I don't need nothing else. I just need food.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Is it? Were you tapping buttons to you? Was he playing anything?
Nothing really. Nothing. Just like chilling, man. I'm just like chilling here talking to you. Bro, we're here, man. All is calm, man. All is calm, man. I might tap like a little bit of buttons on Genshin.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just tapping a bit of buttons on the Streets of Rage 4, innit?
There we go.
I love it because I love this game, man. I love
it. Tell me about it, man. I don't know about it.
What? Jose, you ain't got it?
No, man.
I could have swore that you had Streets of Rage 4. Oh,
no,
okay,
bro.
Okay. Actually, tell her, I think it was on Xbox Game Pass.
I think it's Fabian. It's Fabian.
Yeah. Definitely was Fabian. But I do remember it was on Xbox Game Pass at one point as well. So if you got that, you can download it for free.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like those type of games don't really interest me.
Did you ever play it back in the days, like Fatal Fury on the Nintendo, Streets of Rage 1 and 2 on the Mega Drive? No,
bro.
Really?
It never got me. I know if it got me back then, I'd be on it, but it never got me.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that kind of like passed me by a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I definitely hear you. But it's a sick game, though. It's a sick game. It's a Streets of Rage 4. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. You know what I'm saying? Like, was it one thing I would say that from back in the day, like with especially Streets of Rage 1 and 2 on the Mega Drive, the soundtrack on them games, godlike, Jay, godlike. You know what I'm saying? And they've kept it with this one, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like they've got like a new composer to do the soundtrack and stuff, to do the score. The soundtrack is like it's a modern retro kind of mix, but the music is cold. The stages are really good. Everything, man. I remember, to be honest with you, I remember when I first saw like the very first trailer of this game when they were like making it. I weren't feeling the art style in it because back in the day it was 16-bit, 32-bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that kind of like style, in it, that old school retro feel. And I wasn't really feeling like the new kind of look of it. But after a while, like after seeing more trailers and some gameplay footage, I kind of got used to it. And when the game came out and I bought it, godlike, in it works.
You love it, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It works. So good. Yeah, man. Brother, like we have to talk about it, man. We have to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw your Cyberpunk video the other day.
Yeah.
Godlike video, brother. Godlike video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had to watch that.
Man.
Brother, I had to watch that like a couple times. Like I ain't even gonna front. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of swore like I saw too much, man.
No, brother, like, I get it.
I watch it back here. I think to myself, how many times did I swear, bro?
Passion, brother. Passion.
I was like, calm down, man. I was saying, like, to myself, I was watching my own video. I was saying, like, oh, bro, calm down, man. Calm down, man. Get a grip, man. Holy hell, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but brother, but sometimes we get like that because we care about. We care about things. We care about gaming. We care about the studio.
I wish I never had the game, to be honest with you.
Really?
I wish I never had it. If I never had it, then I wouldn't care.
No,
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't feel the way I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the reason I don't like these. I don't want to be involved in these type of games. Like these games where it's like microtransactions or you know what I mean, just stitching up people or just like incomplete games. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to talk about stuff like that. I don't want to talk about stuff like this, man. It's so boring to me, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's so boring to me, man. But they made me spend my money. They tricked me.
Brother, they tricked me too. Brother, they tricked the both of us. The only difference is that you got your game like on release date, and I got my game 2-3 days after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which is actually lucky, actually, if you think about it. Because if you never got stitched up by the delivery company, yeah, then you wouldn't have sent that game back. You would have kept it, and you wouldn't have known that by the time you found out about the refund policy thing, it would have been too late. No?
Not really, because like when they announced it, like I saw the like the tweet, like I saw it straight away. So I could have got a refund if it would have came on time and I just waited, and I just played it and saw the fuckeries for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in a sense, it just made it easier for me to send it back because the company I bought it from, like I think part of their policy was like if you don't open the actual game, like the wrapper, you can just send it back and get like an automatic refund, like no drama, no issues. So because I had already like heard your thoughts about it, saw mad reviews and people cussing like the console versions as well as the PC version might add, but more so the console version. I felt heartbroken because I was hyped. You know what I mean? Like we were both hyped up. You know what I'm saying? We both bought the game.
I think you were hyped more than me.
And I was.
You were hyped definitely before me.
Yeah, I was.
You were hyped more than me.
Yeah, I definitely was because I was hyped from that first 45-minute gameplay trailer or like the gameplay footage. I was hyped from there, brother.
Yeah, I was.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I thought to myself, because you know how they had the was it the watermark label on top saying, oh, like this is, the game could change or whatever, so forth and so on. I thought that regardless of what they did, that was the standard, the least.
Yeah, because that's how it's meant to be.
That we was gonna get.
Gameplay. It's gameplay. It's not CG.
Yeah.
It's gameplay. It's a gameplay demo. Yeah. So the finish from there, it can only get refined and get better.
Exactly.
That's the whole idea of a gameplay demo, where you're seeing the UI, you're seeing the shooting, you're seeing the enhanced effects of status effects, all that type of stuff. The game is not even remotely that.
Yeah. And was it? And was it?
That. Like the graphics are awful. Like so awful. It's like a PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's not PlayStation 2, but it's lower than PlayStation 3.
Yeah, that's not good, brother. That is not good.
So I'm not going to say PlayStation. I'm not going to say PlayStation 2. It's like PlayStation 2.5. If there was ever such a thing as PlayStation 2.5.
Yeah, the Vita.
It's like this game is like when you have a PC game and you run it on minimum spec. When you run it on minimum spec, and the game will run, because I remember I got Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
X. No, not Guilty Gear X. Guilty Gear Xrd. Yeah. And I was actually able to play that on my old PC.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, like my old PC that was like I think it was an i3. An i3 Windows 7 computer. Like really old computer. I was able to play Guilty Gear on like minimum spec, and the game, it ran.
Oh shit.
And that's it.
What, no issues? What, no issues?
No, Jay, it ran. Like that was it. All it did is it ran.
Okay.
Yeah. There was no good graphics. There was no lighting. There was no special effects on the supers. It just it ran. It worked, and that was it. And that's what Cyberpunk is. You know what I mean?
It just runs.
It just runs. That's
Barely.
it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I don't want to, because like I think every single developer could do a game that works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know when you say the game works. I think every developer could do that. Do you know what I mean? So certain things don't really mean much to me. Like when they say, "Oh, we're proud of our game" and stuff like that, that doesn't really mean much to me. To be honest with you, it just basically means we've made the video game. Well done.
Yeah,
well done, and I appreciate that you made the video game. But thousands upon thousands of other game developers have made video games also.
Exactly.
They've made video games also. There are video games that are infinitely better than your game that haven't done half as well as your game has done. Yeah? Your game has been hyped up and all this type of mad stuff for years by a lot of people that have got a lot of expectation. You know what I mean? So to say we're very proud of our game, you're very proud of the fact that you made a video game. And video games are not easy to make. And I respect that. Yeah? But if that was the case, I would buy every single video game ever made, and I'd be appreciative of every tiny little aspect of every single game if I had that kind of mentality.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like walking down the street and then looking at every single human being walking. Life is a miracle. Life is incredible. Yeah. But I'm not going to stand there like a rabbit in the headlights in the middle of the road, just looking around saying, wow, I'm alive. Wow, that's a human being. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Even though I know the wonder of life, yeah? You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like bloody overwhelmed by the fact that I'm seeing a human being walking past me, moving one leg after the other. You know? That's not that. I mean, I'm over that already. I think I got over that within, I don't know, 9-10 weeks of being alive, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm over it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been over it. So don't expect me to marvel just because of the fact that you've made a video game.
But this is the thing, though. Like when they say, "Oh, it works," yeah, like. If it works, then
and we're proud of it. And we're proud of it.
No, I mean, was it like? You know, I mean, like, was it like as a developer, you can say, "Okay, we are proud of what we've done in terms of trying to make this game or making this game and stuff like that." Regardless if it's fully functional or not, I do get that, yeah. But to turn around and say, "Oh, but the game works," it don't work, because if it works, you wouldn't have so many issues and problems and people cussing your company and like cussing you down. And like the funny thing about it is that. When I mentioned about when I first got hyped for this game, when I first saw that 45-minute gameplay footage, was it like some people? I mean, I had some comments here after I dropped my video. Like some people said some stuff like, "Oh, well, they always release like trailers at E3 and stuff like that, and like it never is a representation of like what the game is going to be, like i.e. like Watch Dogs 1 and stuff." And I turned around and said, "But that's not the truth, because like." That was it, because that 45-minute gameplay trailer only happened like about 3 years ago or something like that. Like, it wasn't even that. Yeah, like it wasn't even that long ago.
No, it's 2 years. It's 3 years. It came out 2018.
Yeah.
I don't know when in 2018, but depending on when in 2018, that could be 10 years. That could be 2 years, or it could be 3 years. Just depending on. It could be 2.5 years. It could be 2 years, or it could be 3 years. It feels like, you know what I mean. So, I'll say let's say 3 years.
Okay, yeah, well, around about 3 years, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It came out about 3 years ago. The difference is that like most developers, when they're developing a game, like we're talking about the PS4, because they said they was gonna make the game for the PC and the PS4. So I'm not interested in the PS5 or anything else, yeah. Most games have, you know what I mean, from between like a 3 to 4 year development cycle.
Development cycle, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This game, yeah, like had like to 7-8 years development cycle. I don't care when it went into pre-production, whatever it was. Yeah, the moment you come out and you say you're making your game, it starts for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, so when other games go to E3 and they show that very first trailer, that's probably like maybe like the first 6 months to a year in that development, in a 4-year development cycle, compared to like Cyberpunk, where they had like a 7 to 8 year cycle. So if they released that footage like 2 to 3 years ago, in my mind, I'm thinking this is the least that the game is going to look like. This is the least that the game is going to like play like. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So this is just like one of many aspects of like why so many people, so many gamers that are just pissed at like CD Projekt Red and the quality of the game, which is understandable. And my ad, I mean, like, was it because I said in my video that I dropped yesterday that I feel like that like a lot of the blame needs to go to the gaming access media as well, because they enabled their bullshit. Like they didn't really like, obviously, like I know why. I mean, why they enabled them, because they want the access. You know what I mean? Like they want the. You know what I mean? Like they want the goodies. They want the access so so that they can get their money. You know what I mean? Like their clicks and shit. I get it, but that's not what game journalism is meant to be about. You know what I mean? Like they're meant to inform people like me and you about certain things. They're meant to investigate. You know what I'm saying? It's something. No, this is what like this is what I don't like here is that if you're a game journalist and you know how the game industry generally functions and how it works, when was it when a company is like conducting themselves a certain way and it doesn't look right, you're meant to investigate, because that's part of your job. That's what journalists do. They investigate. They cross their eyes and like they're on their P's and Q's, they cross their I's and their dots and stuff like that, and they come back.
They do that sometimes though.
Yeah, but they don't do.
If it's a developer that's not connected, or a developer that's not super popular, or isn't given the media, access or free stuff, then those developers are like free game, and they will go in on those people, So I have seen. But
that's the problem, Jay. You know what I mean? Like you've been a journalist. You're meant to be like, okay, personally speaking, I don't think there's anything. You know what I mean? Like there is no such thing as anybody being completely objective about anything, because regardless, you're going to have a certain view about something. If it's religion, if it's politics, if it's a certain outlook on life, the way like you are going to have a certain point of view, which means that your opinion, even if you're trying to be objective, it's going to be skewed. But the most you can do is try to be objective as possible, and that's what that's what journalism is meant to be about. You're meant to be reporting on something from an objective standpoint, not because one person or like one studio is giving you access and the other one isn't. So therefore, like you overlook what one studio is doing compared to the other, and that's what the problem is.
That's what they've always done,
and that's why, exactly.
But
and that's what I'm saying.
Don't you know that's how it's always been?
Yeah, of course, but but it's a problem.
Then what are you talking about?
I'm talking about it's a problem.
Oh yeah, it's a problem, but you can't fix it.
And it's that behavior.
None of us can fix it. It's just how it is.
I know. Yeah, I know, and I know, and it's that behavior that enables these kind of things to happen. That's the problem. That's the problem I have with it. That's why I'm saying, or that's why I said in my video, like previously yesterday, that like they are partly to blame, and I think that people need to call them out on it, because they are a big part of like the reason why things like this happen.
People do call them out, but they can negate that, because they are the media and they're the people that have got like the millions of followers. Yeah, they can negate that. You know what I mean? They can negate that
easily
with writing stuff in the headlines. Do you know what I mean? Easily.
You know what I'm saying? But I just like highlighted them because because I saw so many of them. You know what I'm saying? So many of them sitting in their lovely chairs, in the Cyberpunk chairs, getting all the little figurines and the little access.
Yeah, all those people. Yeah, they're not going to say a bad word, bro. Those people are not going to say anything about it, because they've got their chairs. They've got their £500 chairs from Cyberpunk.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So those media people are not going to say. But you do have like YouTubers that have got big followings. They are not obligated. They're not obligated, so they will go in. So those reasons that those people are becoming more popular, because people like, when I do my videos on YouTube, I look at the I look at the tags that people have put in there. Yeah, you could easily go to IGN or GameStop or Game Informer or any of those kind of places and just hear what those people are saying. Yeah, but those people, it's not, their opinion is not valid because it's a purchased opinion. It's a bought opinion. Yeah. And then the only way that they can actually go in and or have an objective opinion, yeah, or standpoint is if it is overwhelming, yeah. If it is an overwhelming gaming debacle, yeah, like overwhelming, like you ain't got a leg to stand on, yeah. Then they're part of the media will act like they're us, like they're one of us, you know, like they're one of the angry fans, the fans, the gamers that feel like they've been slighted, yeah, but it's just clickbait. It's just clickbait to get more views. Yeah. Because when I look at that's the reason on my channel I don't do a lot of videos. Yeah. And I only do videos about stuff that I care about or I'm interested about or I know things about. Yeah. If I don't know about it, or to be honest with you, don't care about it, I'm not gonna do it just because it's the main topic or just to get views. That don't interest me because I know it will come off as fake. Because I look at the tags that come up there. I look at the tags that come up for people that search and that watch my videos, and also I've actually had like an increase. I don't know whether I think maybe it's like the new subscribers, but which is very weird. Yeah, it's like I have been having like more of my subscribers watch my videos.
Okay.
Which is normally not the case. Normally, right, I get more people that have not subscribed, yeah, that are just searching, watch my videos.
Yeah, that's quite common.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like let's say for example the Cyberpunk one, yeah, I think it was something like 70 over 70% of people that watched the video were subscribed, which is normally not the case.
How much is it normally?
What's that?
How much is it normally?
I can't remember what it is normally, but it's not much. I know that much. It's not much normally. I think I'll say, let's say, just to put a number on it, like people that watch my videos that are not subscribed, I'll say it's about 70%.
Okay.
About 70%. You know what I mean? But I'm not exactly sure, but it's something like that, something around that number. You know what I'm saying? Something around that number. But yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. Because people want to hear opinions. People want to hear normal people's opinions.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can't trust the media, bro. They can't trust the mainstream media to give an honest opinion, without it being pandering. You know what I mean? Because if there is an opinion, it's going to be pandering. Just to get clicked, just to say, we are like you. We feel like you. You don't. You don't. Because you're not one of us. You know what I mean? You're the gaming media. You know what I mean? Your opinion can be bought. You know what I mean? Your opinion, your review, your commentary can be purchased. Mine can't. I'm as free as a bird.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what people want to hear.
Well, that's why people come to like people like me, you. You know what I mean? Like people are just gonna like talk with their heart and talk common sense about something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why when I talk about like game journalism, you know what I mean? Like, to me, like, I separate them. You know what I mean? You got the gaming access media, which are like, you know what I mean, which are the media that are always doing shit for access. You've got the gaming media, game journalism, who just do their job and like, you know what I mean, and they're very rarely like compromised. And you've got like the big, you know what I mean, the big YouTubers and the influencers who, you know what I'm saying, who you know what I mean, who just like are just independent and they just like, they speak their mind. Because some of them, they get access, some of them they get goodies, but they, you know what I mean, but they will still say their piece. You know what I mean? Because they're not, you know what I mean, because they have they have such a core, you know what I mean, like such a big core following that they're not dependent on ad revenues and certain other things and the access. So therefore, like, they, I mean, like, they can speak their mind, and it benefits them for them to speak their mind anyway, because people go for them for honesty, because, I mean, because of their character. I mean, for the honesty, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, because essentially, like, whoever they're watching are like them. You know what I'm saying? You know.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they want to go to people that they trust. You know what I mean? So that therefore be like, okay, buy a game, don't buy a game, or buy a game and just have your own opinion. But whatever they're going to tell you is going to be like their opinion, and like, it's not going to be bullshit. It's not going to be skewed or manipulated or influenced by anything else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know?
Absolutely.
I mean, you know what I mean? Because you can't pay for that. You know what I mean? You can't buy that fan base. You can't buy that following. You know what I mean? You can't buy that trust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't buy it, brother. And I mean, and like I've said before, like, no one's perfect and people fuck up here, but it's what you do after you fuck up, innit? Like, that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because like, it's how you resurrect
Yeah,
yourself.
but these Projekt Red are not owning up to nothing.
No, they're not.
They're not owning up to
brother.
nothing. I mean, look,
No, they're
say
not.
sorry, and I get that. But if you say sorry, yeah,
then don't tell me but.
You don't own up to nothing. You don't own up to nothing. Yeah, we lied. Yeah, yeah. I don't. Explain to me. Explain to me. If you realized the undertaking was bigger than you anticipated, explain to me why a week and a half ago. Okay, let's be generous. Let's be very generous. A week and a half before the game came out, explain to me why did you do Night City Wire where you're still overselling the game? Explain to me why you're still telling me you could do this, you could do that, you could do this. You go back to Night City Wire, they're telling me things that the game can't do. Why did you do that? If it's so much of an undertaking and we underestimated, explain to me. You didn't realize. It's not like you realized it before it was too late. There was still time, and you still lied. There was plenty of time, man.
Yeah, of course, plenty of time. Plenty.
Don't try it, man.
There was plenty of time.
You said that I'd say, don't blame the staff. Ain't nobody blaming the staff, dude.
Yeah, but brother, he said that. Yeah, was
don't
it like
blame
he
the
said?
Fucking stuff. It's an option select to make himself look like a martyr.
Yeah, but brother, hear this.
Don't fucking say don't blame the staff. It's on us. Don't worry, mate. We're blaming you. We're blaming you. We're not.
But hear the contradiction, brother.
It's only a couple of bozos, couple of jabronis that are going after the devs that don't know anything.
Hear the contradiction, brother. You know what I mean? Like, he says that, but what did he do in his second apology?
What did he do?
Was it like he started going at his own staff?
Did he? What is that?
Yeah, he's basically talking about the technical aspects, and we thought this and we thought that, and he's not talking about himself. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about the game developers, the people that sat down and had to make the game, the staff. But he's doing it in a roundabout way.
It's true. It's very true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why, that I said that he's doing mad shit to contradict his first apology. He's doing things to contradict that things that had been reported. That has come out to be fact. And even in that second statement, that second apology, whatever you want to call it, he's contradicting himself in it. Because Jay, it's like me doing something to you, and saying, I'm sorry, but the moment I say but, I'm not sincere. Because if I'm really sincere about what I did to you, I'm gonna say, Jay, I'm sorry, I fucked up, I'm wrong, I put my hands up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it won't happen again, brother. That's it. There is no buts. There is no ifs. There is no nothing else. That is it, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's for you to look me in my eyeball. You know what I mean? Like, and like determine if, you know what I mean, if I'm being sincere. If, you know what I mean, if I'm being real about my apology. Like, if not, that was it. That is it. You know what I mean? And you weigh up what I'm saying to you there and then. You weigh up the relationship. If you've got a relationship, you weigh up the history, you weigh up the time. You know what I mean? Like, you weigh up the character, everything. You know what I'm saying? You weigh up within yourself. Like, how, you know what I mean? Like, how was it? How am I or you or anybody else meant to look my man in the eye, but my man's lying out of his teeth, contradicting himself, throwing, you know what I mean, like throwing his stuff underneath the was it underneath the train tracks or on the train tracks and shit, and trying to apologize, but coming off with buts and excuses and shit. Fuck off, man. Fuck off,
here, man.
Nah, I'm sorry. No, like that's why that I got mad animated in my video, because I was just like, do you know what? Yeah, I don't like when people talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you did like an hour-and-a-half video.
Yeah, brother, I had to.
Damn, bro.
Brother, I had to. Brother, I had to, because I was fuming.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah, you had to.
No, I mean, I was fuming, and the thing is, yeah, is that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, like, you know what I mean, like yourself, for example, you didn't buy into the hype here until Night City Y, brother. So that was probably what, a couple months before release date, if that. Because I think they released them like every month or every few, or every couple of weeks or something like that. So it wasn't that long until the game came out. In that time space, brother, yeah, you went and bought like the art book. You know what I mean? Like, you went and bought like the soundtracks. You know what I mean? Was it the individual singles? You went and
I bought the art book during the first, I think it was the first Night City Wire or the second one. I think it was the second one. And they actually recommended it.
Oh, is it?
They actually recommended it. Yeah. And I did a little search on it, and I saw like it's like a big book, like in depth, everything about Arasaka and the Militech and the Lizzie Wizzy and of just everything, you know, of the what are they called? The Tiger Claws and
the Voodoo Boys and all them.
About how everything come into effect. What is Neo Kosh fashion?
Okay, so it's more than an art book.
It's more than an art book. It's got information about the characters, about the corporations, about how the breakdown of the world of the technological age, how the cybernetic enhancement became so prolific. Mad stuff in it. Mad stuff. Yeah. So I got that. Yeah, that cost me like £30.
£30?
£30. Well, more than that. It was more than £30. Yeah, it was like, I can't remember the exact price, but it's more than £30. I don't want to say 36 or 38. Because I think maybe it was either 30 or £40. But let's say 30. Yeah. And so, not including poster packaging. But I just looked at that and I said, okay, so that's one, yeah. And then I was waiting for the soundtrack. Now the soundtrack, I did buy the soundtrack a couple months before the game came out. Like the singles, I bought the singles, yeah. Like you know that song? Does that? I can't remember what it's called. Something from the Sun. About you. Well, the one with the guns. There was like a trailer with the guns. The gun trailer.
The
gun trailer. Yeah. That one. The music for that. I bought the single for that. I think it was, you know, Grimes. There was like this thing called Grimes.
Yeah.
She done like some song in it. Yeah. Bro, I didn't even know who Grimes was until Cyberpunk. She's like apparently like a really big star. Never heard of her. It's only when I listen to this song that I hear she kind of like fucking like Sharon Apple. You know, from Macross.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sharon Apple. She
likes some type of Macross, but like before Cyberpunk, yeah, she loved off the Cyberpunk world.
Yeah.
not cyberpunk as in CD Projekt Red, but the genre of cyberpunk. She loved it off. So this game was like a perfect project for her. Yeah. I think it was some of her music I bought. And then the soundtrack came out. Like literally, I think it was 2-3 days before, or maybe a week before. And then I bought it. Yeah, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I stay away from reviews. I stay away from any trailers. I did get caught, yeah, by the final trailer, yeah, only because it was on Night City Wire, yeah, and that thing revealed too much, dude.
No, but that was important though, because that was the last one. Was them showing? Was it how it looked and
I
played
don't
on
know
Xbox?
about I don't want to know about Johnny Silverhand. It's in your
Yeah,
head.
I know.
I don't know about that.
No, but the reason I say it was important because no, but the reason why it was important, Jay, because they showed you how it looked and played on the PlayStation console and the Xbox console. Remember?
No, they did that in a preview.
Wait, was that in the preview?
They did like a preview. They had a separate segment that showed gameplay. They had like a separate segment that showed the gameplay of Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
how it looked like on the PS4.
Yeah,
how it looked like on the PS4 and how it ran on the PS5. They showed that bit already.
See, again, brother, they went out of their way to lie and manipulate because the game never looked to run like that. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. So that was like what the week before or that week it came out. Lies.
I think it was like a day or two before it came out.
Lies, brother. Mad lies. They knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? But the point is here is that, like, you know what I'm saying, if they can get someone like you that wasn't initially interested in the game, you know what I'm saying, whether it's because of your type of game, first person or whatever, but yet in the end you end up spending over.
I stood no chance, Jay. I stood no chance because they said, brother, they even not admitted it, but it was revealed. Yeah, they focused on. They focused on
the advertising.
They focused. They focused more on what people thought about the game more than the game itself, bro.
Yeah, because of this.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of it. That's madness to me, dude. That is sheer madness to me, bro. Like
premeditated, brother.
And that's the premeditated. I stood no chance. Because if their marketing campaign turned me round, but literally, how am I ever to know that marketing is literally all the game is? It's like the Wonder Woman trailer, yeah. The Wonder Woman movie depicted in the trailers.
It's not the same film.
It's not even the same thing. It's not the same movie. It's not the same movie. There's like 2 different movies. Yeah. There's 3 different movies, as well as 3 different Wonder Womans. There's the Wonder Woman you want, the Wonder Woman you get, and then the Wonder Woman in the trailers. 3 different Wonder Women in that movie, right? This one, now the reason I can't allow, like the reason I can, like, let's say Wonder Woman, yeah? I can allow Wonder Woman and say Wonder Woman, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it as a movie, yeah? Jay, I don't care. I'm not invested in Wonder Woman. So my feelings are not hurt, man.
Yeah.
This one, I was invested. I really wanted it to be good. I love these guys from Witcher. And the fact that I invested in these guys, yeah, I didn't need to buy this game. I could have done without it. But I felt an obligation to want to support these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
As a thank you, because I can never thank these guys enough for Witcher 3. I know it. I can never thank these guys enough for Witcher 3. I love that game, dude. I love that game, man. To give me Yennefer, Geralt, just the world of Witcher, bro. To give me Cirilla, bro, man. I'm indebted. if I was ever say I'm indebted to a game development studio, it's to CD Projekt Red for Witcher, because of the sheer happiness that can give me.
That's what gaming is about, brother.
When I say I'm indebted to them, they gave me happiness.
But that's what gaming is about, brother.
They gave me fucking happiness, bro.
Like, it's meant to bring you happiness, joy. It's meant to take your mind. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, was away from your worries, the stresses of the real world. You know what I mean? Like, go play in that world with, you know what I mean, with Geralt and stuff, and that fantasy world. Like, that was it. That's what games are about, brother. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a good, I mean, so if a company or a studio, you know what I mean, provides you good quality game, you know what I'm saying, touches you in your heart, your mind, your heart, your body, your soul, you have to thank them, brother. It was the same thing with me with The Last of Us Part 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was literally in love with Naughty Dog. I love that game, brother, because it touched me in mad different ways. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it, brother. You know what I mean? Like, that's why when they did what they did with Part 2, I felt like I was, you know what I mean? I felt like they betrayed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The hype, the greed, everything. And obviously, CD Projekt Red took it to a whole different level compared to what compared to what Naughty Dog did. But it's still the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I was emotionally invested, spiritually invested, financially invested, even through their bullshit. You know what I mean? Even things that like would have normally had me thinking, whoa, what's going on? But because you got that love for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give them allowances. You think, no. You give them chances, because that's what you do with people that you love and things that you love. You give them certain allowances that you probably wouldn't normally. You give them chances, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
but CD Projekt Red took it to a different level, and I just think to myself, like, depending on what I mean, like what point of view or what fence you sit on in regards to this whole situation, you're going to have slightly different views and opinions, and you're going to look at things a bit differently as well, and you're going to feel things differently. You know what I mean, depending if you have that connection with CD Projekt Red or the game. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I
think that's why it's so great, man. That's why people that I think the people that have watched my video, they've watched like 100 different videos.
Yeah.
Because you want to hear different people's opinions. You want to hear other people's opinions, other people's perspectives.
Yeah.
Because everybody can feel differently. You will all arrive at the same destination.
Yeah,
that is bullshit. But everyone's got a different articulation of describing it, and that's why it's such a hotbed, like a hot topic. And
like, how did we get there, brother? How did we get there? How did you get there? How did I get there? How did they? I mean, that's what it's like. That's what it's about. Everyone's journey was different, and we all arrived at the same place.
Yeah. You don't need to have played Witcher or have experience with CD Projekt Red to be pissed off about what they've done.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? You don't need to have like all that type of thing. You know what I mean? To understand why people are so upset about it. You know what I mean? If you do have that history, yeah, you know, then you're in a special place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
it's all relative.
This is the thing, though, brother, because even with The Last of Us Part 2, yeah, like, even I say, look, like, I don't like that game. You know what I mean? Like, I think that game is like not a good game. I have mad issues with it. I hate I hate a lot of the things that they did in regards to that game. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that because I had so much love for that studio and for the first game, and because I went out and spent my money on collector's edition and on mad things, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that I'm saying I don't like it, these are reasons that I'm saying it. These are reasons why I don't like it. And I'm telling you, like, I value people, you know what I mean, like their opinion probably a bit more, because they were coming from that type of love. They were coming from that type, you know what I mean, from that place of trust. You know what I'm saying? They went and spent their money, but you know what I mean, but they still turn around and say, but it's not a good game. Like, what the fuck did they do? Compared to someone who just love the studio, and they just don't want to hear any bad things regardless of what you say, even if it's true or not. Even if you bring it like on facts, like paper, black and white. Oh look, like here's the facts. They're like no, like closing their eyes and closing their ears, like no, it's not true. No, they're the best thing ever. No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what? Yeah, even if people say that type of stuff, yeah, Jay, I respect it, man.
brainwashing. That's
it. I mean, Jay,
brainwashing, brother.
Jay, I don't care for it. I don't listen to it. But Jay, I respect it. If someone else's choice, because the thing is, yeah, I don't care. I think it's the fact that my one's different. I think I don't care enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's still. I mean, I will say I respect it. Yeah. Even though it's bullshit, I will still say I respect it. Yeah. Even the people that.
Yeah, of course you have to. You have to respect everybody.
It's their opinion, bro. At the end of the day, it's their opinion, man.
Yeah.
Even as much as full of bullshit and just garbage that it is, because the thing is, yeah, the narrative, Jay, you can't change the narrative, bro.
No, you can't. You
can't change it, bro. The narrative for these people forever and always will be people do not like it because they are bigots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all this type of stuff, yeah. And that is the narrative. The director will spin that narrative and the media will back up that narrative. Yeah. So it doesn't matter how many people say because the thing is, I can only talk from my perspective, you see?
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing the media say and what I hear the director say is very weird to me. Yeah? Because when I say I don't like that game, I don't even know what they're referring to regarding that. Yeah? Like if I say I don't like Abby because she's a character with blatant plot armor.
Yeah.
Blatant plot armor. Yeah. Like it's disgusting, the level plot. I don't care the fact that she got captured and she got tortured. You never saw it.
Out of sight, out of mind, isn't it?
You never saw it. All you saw was the end result. She was in that state for the best part of like 4 minutes that you saw her.
Yeah.
And she was calm after that. So it doesn't mean anything to me. It's the same thing like Devil May Cry 5, yeah? Dante he got beaten by Urizen. Urizen. Yeah. And he got beaten by that guy. And then he was out for like weeks. Right? We never saw and you know he was like in that state, like in that hibernation state or near death state for like weeks. We never experienced it. Yeah, we cannot comprehend. Yeah, so they said that he might have died. Yeah, the only reason he didn't die was because the tree was confusing Urizen for Dante.
Yeah, because obviously the story. Yeah, because
they got the same blood, they got the same kind of aura. So the roots found Dante, yeah, and they were pumping the blood, they were pumping the energy into Dante as well. And that's
blood transfusion, brother. Blood transfusion.
And that's how Dante recovered. Did we see that? No, we didn't see that. All we knew was we read about it and we heard about it. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, and it's the same. And it was the same thing for that as well. Yeah, if they don't show it to you, they just articulate it to you, or you know that it's happening, but you never see that character go through it. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, brother, it's poor storytelling. Storytelling.
I don't care to say, oh, she went through this, she got captured, she's been tortured for 4 or 5 months. like she looked alright to me.
Yeah, it's
She was still, even if she was hungry and this, that, and the other, yeah, she's still in good enough shape to fight. She still did die when she was supposed to die, when she was blatantly supposed to die. You know what I mean? So get out of here with that, bro.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that, with your plot armor, with your fucking invincible plot armor, invulnerable plot armor. That's the worst, mate.
The only thing I will say about gamers' opinions and people's opinions about like Last of Us Part 2 or CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk is that like if you buy that game,
what you think of other people's opinions?
No, yeah, other people's opinion generally. You know what I'm saying? Like, my personal opinion. Yeah, if you buy the game yourself and you play it, your opinion is valid. Whether you like it, you hate it, whatever it is, yeah, your opinion is valid. If you buy it and you play it, you know what I mean? Then cool. You know what I mean? Like your opinion is valid. People that didn't have to go and buy their game. You know what I'm saying? Like the Access Gaming Media talking shit. You know what I'm saying about Last of Us Part 2. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the agenda and all that rubbish. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any of it. That's why I don't watch a lot of their reviews, because it's just review codes they get for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if they all had to go and pay for their games that they were reviewing, I'm sure a lot of their opinions would slightly change. Even if they were still getting access, I'm sure a lot of their opinions would slowly start changing.
Would be very,
you know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I mean? So that's why that when I have conversations with people about Cyberpunk or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like the most important thing to me is that, like, well, did you play the game? Like, do you have the game? Like, did you buy it? Like, did you buy anything to do with that game?
What, Cyberpunk?
You know what I'm saying? Any game, yeah, Cyberpunk. Like, did you? Like, like prime example. Hold on, I'll show you something here. Like this.
I don't think anybody's going to talk about a game.
Like this turned up today. Like, this is from Amazon. This turned up today, yeah. But try and guess what this is. It's a Cyberpunk figurine, brother. Oh, was it on V? I got off Amazon for like £20. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, like, obviously, yeah, that like I weren't gonna spend no 250 whatever pounds on the collector's edition, yeah, like in the hype. But I wanted the game and I wanted the figurine. So my man committed. And even though like the game came late, and obviously that came when that turned up that today and shit, yeah, I still sent the game back, because it's like, why am I gonna spend £45 on the game that is fucking broken? I'm definitely gonna play it. I definitely want to play it, but I'm gonna play it when you fucking fix the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like how you spend whatever you spent on the book, you know what I'm saying? It's the same way that, like, I went and got that because, you know what I mean? Because that, I mean, like, past the advertisement, you know what I mean? Like, push aside the advertisement, the promotional, you know what I mean, the hype and stuff like that, yeah? For me personally, I love the cyberpunk genre, you know what I'm saying? People like me and you, brother, we grew up on it with anime, certain films, we grew up in it. So we're going to have that attachment or connection to it, even if even if we're aware of it or not, like on a subconscious level. So for me, I was always going to buy that game and play it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't mind getting the figurine and getting the game. You know what I'm saying? Because in my head I'm thinking, well, regardless, I'm going to play this game. You know what I mean? But this is, but for those that don't or didn't have that connection, the hype was real. Like a lot of people were investing into that franchise just because of that hype. Night City Wire, everything they saw, everything that they were saying, everything, brother, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to ask you, yeah. So, like, from from the second apology, yeah. So, like, from the second apology that my man made, and from Jason Schreier's article, like, what are the two things that like stood out to you the most and really annoyed you most?
I mean, it's just the thing that I said, really. I mean, yeah, it's just the things that I referenced in my video. Just lying, innit? Just
the lies.
Just lying and try to tell me that it's a PC game. That we focus so hard on the PC one. Really, that's it.
Did you hear what he said? He said, what did he say? Was it something like, yeah, like we focus hard on the PC game and we just thought we were just gonna just like port it down to like the place, port it down to the consoles.
But that's how you do it anyway.
I
That's how
know. I'm
you do
thinking,
it
why?
anyway. I don't want to fucking hear that shit.
Exactly. I'm thinking, why are you telling us
amateur,
things?
bro?
Dumb.
I think like the other day, yeah, me and you had that discussion. Yeah, like long before that, yeah. I was saying something about that. I can't remember exactly what the conversation was. Yeah, and I was saying that. Yeah, and then I was saying to you, yeah, because I don't think you understood what I was trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I said the game is made on a PC. What do you think that we think that it's made on a PS4? On a dev kit PS4. Yeah?
No,
Nobody's saying that. No one's fucking saying that. We all know it's made on a super PC, yeah, with the architecture of the consoles in mind. And then that's the whole reason that you have Unreal Engine, yeah, or you have a gameplay system, or whatever gameplay system that you have, yeah, that you can adapt it to the console, yeah. And then he did that, and then he says, and then when they do that, oh shit, and then they do that, and then they say, it's we focus on the PC version. That basically means that you've literally only made the game. You've been too damn lazy to convert it and program it to the console properly.
Yeah.
That's all that says to me.
Brother, they didn't think about the console, because why would you build a game on a PC?
Yeah, but how could you
even
not think about the consequences?
Exactly. And how can you make all these features and do all this stuff with the PC and not think about, hold on a second, but how's it going to look and perform on the PC, or was it on the console?
Yeah, but even the PC version's not perfect.
Exactly.
The PC version's not a perfect version. It's just that it looks better because it's on PC.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, and it's only, and like, bear in mind, yeah, there is no YouTuber, yeah, that's going to say they have a problem with Cyberpunk on the PC, yeah. So the opinion is skewed because, of course, they're going to have godlike PCs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I mean, that's not indicative of everybody that's got a PC. You know what I mean? Not everybody can have a 380. Yeah? Not everybody can have a 2080.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So fuck off with that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, like the other YouTubers that I do watch that has played the game, they have said that even though they are playing on powerful PCs, that like it has got issues with it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not blind of that fact. You know what I mean? Like, like, they just said that obviously it's a better experience on the PC, but you know what I mean, but they're very conscious of the reason. I mean, of the reasons why it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, they're
but
not naive to that fact.
that's not the whole problem either. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, because I think like that message is getting lost a little bit in terms of, not only does the game not work on console, which is what the game is aimed at, yeah. Let's not confuse the matter now. Yeah, it is honed on console, yeah, for console market, yeah.
Exactly.
But the also very big matter they have to remember is the game itself is not what they advertised it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck if the game works or not. The game doesn't. It's not what is. Like they said, the whole reason it was supposed to be first person is because it was going to be some revolutionary experience.
Exactly.
Where is that? I don't see it. Where is that? Where was revolutionary experience, dude? I don't understand. Where is this revolutionary experience, bro? It's an average gaming experience. It's an average gaming experience.
At best.
There's nothing fantastic about that game, dude. There's nothing fantastic about it. The game, the shooting doesn't stand out. Driving doesn't stand out. Story doesn't stand out. Nothing stands out. Nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean? You can't have a game and then put everything on one woman. Don't wind me up with that shit.
Yeah, it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit.
Literally, they try to put everything on Pan Am. Get out of here with that, man. You don't even fucking talk about her. You don't even show her in the trailers. You know what I mean?
Dude,
in the trailers, they don't even show that character, bro.
dude, was it like, dude, what makes me laugh? Yeah, is that like all the people that were hyping it up and all the promotional shit. Yeah, since the game's come out, where are they? Where are they now?
What? Who's that?
Like the gaming access media that were hyping it, all them big YouTubers that had all like the merchandise and the chair and
Jay,
they were
it's a single player game. It's a 20-hour single player game. Yeah, that is not even that great. It's dead already. I don't hear it.
Yeah.
It's not a live service game. It's not a game that can be updated. Yeah, to put like more stuff in it. Yeah, it's DOA already.
It's a good thing you said that, yeah, because I read.
Well, it's not DOA. Yeah, let me not be so melodramatic. Yeah, but it's let's not confuse the matter. It's a single player, buggy, glitchy game. If the game was a single player, godlike, long, immersive experience with fantastic characters and all that type of stuff, yeah, it'd be a different matter. We'd be having a different conversation right now. Yeah. Look at Witcher. Witcher was that. Witcher was a single player experience. That game, bro, I have like, what do I have on there? I mean, I haven't played it in like a long time, yeah, but I've got over 600 hours in that game. I don't know the exact hours I have on it.
600 hours, Jay.
I do have over 600 hours in that game.
Fucking hell, man.
Do you know what I mean?
You went in, brother. You went in.
Single player game.
Hey, that's big, you know.
Bro, I love that game, bro. I love that game. Unbelievable game.
That is crazy.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So yeah, it can be done, but the game is not great. This is the problem. It's not a great game. If it was a great game, then it could endure. You know what I mean? But it can't endure because it's not a great game. Facts.
Oh yeah, before I forget, yeah, like was it the last podcast we did? I asked you how long did you think that the game how long do you think it would take for the game to be like fixed? And you said 2022, and you were correct. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and that's one thing I was pissed about.
Yeah, it's obvious. Yeah, that game needs 2 years.
Brother,
that game needs 2 years because the thing is, it's fundamental. It's not just the surface. At a fundamental level, it doesn't fucking work. Even the fucking AI is stupid. Even the AI is dumb. The AI, bro. Fucking hell, man. You shoot somebody, and then everybody in the whole world is ducking for cover.
They're all doing this shit.
You can't reset the game. Why? Okay, so you have a situation going on in a particular area. Yeah, you have a situation going on in a shop in a mall. Yeah. If I attack the people that are causing a crime, it causes everybody to run and cover. The NPCs are in the way, so I can't shoot the bad guys without potentially harming the normal people.
Yeah.
Then the police come because I'm attacking criminals in a public area. Then why the fuck do you have a crime happening in a public area? Why do you have a crime happening in a public area if I can't interject myself? If I can't say, I want to protect the people. I want to save that woman. I want to save that guy. I want to save those people from that criminal. Why do you have that situation in there happening if you're saying, if I do put myself in there, it will alert the police to me?
Exactly. It's dumb. It's dumb.
Why? Why do you have that? So I have to allow that crime to happen, man. I have to allow that crime to happen. And I can't go near it. Because if I go near it, they'll go ding it, and then they will see me, and then they'll come after. Then the criminals will come after me because they've seen me.
Yeah, the police will just teleport behind you, bro.
So get out of here with that shit, man. It's just altogether badly programmed. It's badly programmed, man. Like the AI is awful. It's awful, dude.
See, like this is the thing, yeah. Like
you do a little thing, like you just pull out your gun, and everybody's like, oh. I don't want to place it. Everybody's scared of me, dude.
Yeah.
Don't you understand what I'm saying? No, Jay. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
No. I hear you, brother.
Everyone to be cowering in fear, yeah, just because I pulled out my gun. Yeah, I pulled out my gun accident.
It's not even realistic, brother. It's not even realistic. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been out and about.
It's not realistic.
Brother, I've seen people commit crimes.
No, Jay, it's not realistic. It's bad programming. Everybody in the whole area is cowering. It's good programming, yeah. You don't have the game. You don't know.
No, brother. I get it because I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I totally understand it. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, like, in regards to one of the things that really pissed me off about the the article that Jason Schreier did, was that because I remember we were talking about before, yeah, and we said something like, oh, they just, I mean, it's either they're bad programming or whatever. But from the article, remember the bit where he says that was it one of the staff members said, oh, making the game was like making the game while the tracks were being laid at the same time.
Yeah, so to finish there, when I made that comment,
you didn't know.
No way I could have known that.
Yeah, exactly, and that's my point. You know what I'm saying?
Because it just looks like bad programming.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my point. And
bad programming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah? That's my point. It's not bad programming. It's because of the management. You know what I mean? It's the way that they manage the whole thing. Like, how is it you're building a fucking engine while you're trying to make the game for it? Like, that's just dumb. Which means that you're not even testing it, brother. You're just making the engine and saying, yeah, do this, do that, do this. So that was the main thing that really pissed me off. And that's why I said that, like, my heart goes out to the developers, because just generally the way that they've been treated with the crunch and other things and the manipulation and the lies and the conditions that they're working under, and they're still working under now, you know, that's what people don't realize. Like I feel
and
sorry
they got
for them.
fixed up as well because
Majorly.
Their bonuses was tied to reviews.
Majorly. No. Was it apparently was I saw an article said that
I mean, we'll see, Jay, we'll see.
Okay, well, I can't say definitively, but from an article that I read after that was said that
do you believe that though?
No,
yeah,
I don't believe
they're
it.
Going to scrap that. Yeah, I heard it as well.
No, I don't believe it.
The people will get paid their bonuses. Jay, do you believe that? I don't.
Was it with 4 or 5 court cases and the government on their necks? No, not really.
I don't believe that.
And with 70% of the people that bought the game.
Jay, before the game came out, they said that. They said we will not do that again. We will not do crunch. We will not do this. We will not do that. Then what did they turn around and do? They did crunch. They did force the people to work more hours than the people wanted to, and all that type of stuff. So you'll forgive me if I don't buy it.
Brother, I don't believe them either. I'm just stating what they said, but I don't believe them. They were crunching before crunch even happened anyway, and they're crunching now. And
you crunch like months, like how can you crunch for a full year, bro? That's crazy to me. Are you trying to kill these people?
It's bad, bro. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? If I was them, I would have just got up and walked out. Tom go fuck himself and walked out.
Fuck,
that's
man.
Crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Jay, some people can't do that.
Yeah, because I know, brother. That's why I feel sorry for them.
Some people are from like America. Some people are from the UK. They've actually come to Poland for that game. Like that's their life. Like they have, like they've moved to Poland. They've abandoned their home, their life, their love, their everything to make a go of it in Poland. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they've sold off their house.
Yeah.
They've sold off their house. They've sold off everything, and they've moved to Poland for this game.
Brother, they put all their eggs in them. Was it in that basket? And was it? And why not? I mean, if they were led to believe that job and the environment that they'd be working in would be stable. People got bills. People got family. People got mortgages. Some people got responsibilities. Not everyone has got a trust fund. No, I mean, like, not was it? Not everyone's got thousands of pounds stashed away in the bank so they can go travel or go move or like just quit the job when they feel like it because it don't really affect them. Not everyone's in that situation. So the people that are in in that situation where they can't, they're the developers that I really feel it for, brother, because they literally don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why, and that's why the main thing I was pissed off about the apology was the was the roadmap, because it's more or less because you're promising shit that you can't keep. Why are you talking about this? Is what I'm saying, brother. Like, and this was it. And see, like originally, like my first video was saying basically the same thing, saying you're talking lies, you're chatting lies. Like, why have you got a roadmap for you? It don't make any sense. Before the article even came out, when the article came out, it contradicted because because the developers said that the game was going to be ready. Well, they couldn't see the game be ready until 2022, which is what
even the developers thought that. Like when they saw the 2018 video, they said, "Hey,
exactly,
2020."
Nah.
How they think this is gonna happen? Like, this is at least 2 years away.
Exactly.
Like, and then he said one of the former employees said they spoke to management and said, "How do you expect to achieve what you did with this game that you did with Witcher in the same time span? We'll figure it out, man. We'll make it work."
Yeah. It was like, oh. Yeah, it's cool. Go. It's cool. Make it work. It's cool. Make it work. Cool. Yeah, it's cool. Make it work. It's cool. I mean, was it done on Witcher 3? It's cool. That's basically what it was.
That's crazy to me.
And that's why, that roadmap is fucked up, brother. Because they're saying that they're dropping DLC, multiplayer, by all of that shit by 2022. Why the fuck are you
talking about DLC?
Exactly.
Why the fuck are you talking about DLC when your game is busted?
It's lies, brother. It's all lies. It's lies.
The fuck are you talking about DLC for, man? Are you mad? Lies. Are you buzzing? Are you drunk?
It's money, brother. It's money. It's money. And you know why,
your game is not complete yet. Your game is not complete yet. I don't want to hear people say, "Oh, I'm happy with the game." You're not happy with the game, bro.
Nah.
You're not happy with the game. The game doesn't have the features.
Even on PC, you ain't happy with that game. Even on PC, you ain't happy with that game. Like, no one can't tell me that they're 100% happy with that game. I don't believe it. I mean, your opinion's your opinion, but I just don't believe it. Nah.
Oh yeah, I watched that video. The Legacy HD Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. I remember you did say something about. Yeah. He talked about the 2012 video. Yeah. You said you watched that one, right?
Yeah.
Jay, in 2012, what was he saying? Jay. If I was just talking mess, yeah. If I was just making things up, yeah. What did he say in that video?
He was saying,
what did the director say in 2012?
Mad bullshit, brother.
Now, do you see what I'm saying?
Mad bullshit. I mean, from then, and the thing that kills it, is that Mike Pondsmith was there as well, bro. I didn't even realize that. I never knew that.
You didn't know what?
I didn't know that Mike Pondsmith was there as well. Like that? Was it like that? Was it that whole thing?
What do you mean there? What do you mean at that press conference, or do you mean with the development team since the beginning?
No. At that investors thing, like Mike was there as well because
he gives it credibility. He gives it credibility because they know what they could do. If you have the maker of the game on board, you're set.
Yeah.
You're set, bro. Definitely. That's like having the J.J.R. Martin that made Game of Thrones with you.
Yeah.
On board, and he's saying, "Yeah, man. Yep. I'm here to help. I believe in this, guys. I know they can do my work. I've heard them. It's like a seal of approval. You know, if you've got the master, if you've got Yoda, if you've got Mace Windu standing right next to you, you're trying to like preach the word of the Jedi, and you've got Mace Windu there, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda. Jay, how much you need? I'm the investor. I'm saying to you, how much you need?
Exactly.
How much you need, dude? We need 50. We're going to need investment payment, for our resources. We will require 70 million from each person. Okay. I'll have my accountant call you this afternoon. And then we can talk about that. We can run that through administration. No problem. No problem.
And it was easy for them to get that money.
Basically, what is the timeline that we're looking at? Yeah, we're looking at a development cycle timeline of about 7 years. Yeah, but then after we are projecting this game to sell 20 million, which means everybody should receive at least 2 million. A 2 million profit from this. From this. Okay. Basically, I'll have my my accountant call you, yeah, and then administration will run that for you. We should have the payment to you by the end of next week.
Brother,
Jay, of course you would invest in that. That's a fucking guaranteed. That's like the easiest 2 million that you could make.
It's meant to be.
2 million.
It's meant to be the easiest 2 million that you all make. It's meant to be.
Like, that's why investors are suing them, and that's why they got lawsuits coming out of their fucking ears.
Of course. No, I mean, but
Jay, if you were an investor and they told you we're going to give you your money back, or 100,000, yeah, or 100,000 or 200,000 dollars back or pounds back, yeah, would you be happy with that?
Of course. If they told me I'm getting profit, of course.
Jay, you would not be happy with that.
No,
because
no,
you could have that money you've invested. You could have invested that somewhere else and made more money.
Oh,
so
you're talking about after the
money
fact.
in that company, so you need compensation.
Sorry, you're talking about. Oh, huh? Sorry, you're talking. Okay, sorry, you're talking about that. Okay, I thought you meant as in if they promised me that I will get 2 mil profit from an IP or whatever, I'd be happy with that. But if I didn't, of course I'd be vexed.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, if I'm a businessman and I'm talking about investing millions in your company, and then you're giving me thousands back, fuck off, dude. You'll give me my money back plus
interest
plus a couple 100,000 investment. Yeah, I could invest that money in something else and got millions.
Yeah,
and that's time lost.
7 years, brother. 7, 8 years.
7 years of money and time lost. And in fact, I missed out on an investment, a lucrative investment that would have guaranteed me 10 million. I've invested it in you, and you're giving me a couple 100,000 back. Hold this lawsuit real quick, bro. Hold this lawsuit. Why do you think they're getting sued for?
Lies, brother, lies. Think about it this way, yeah. They lied to the people that trusted them and gave them our money. You think that they ain't gonna lie to them? I mean, what's it like? Imagine all the bullshit and the lies that they will come off with to them.
That's crazy.
Imagine, brother.
And the thing is, they have to do investors' calls like every month.
You have to.
No, sorry. I don't know it's every month. Sorry, I take that back. I take that back. But I know
frequently.
They have to do it. I know they have to do it like often.
Yeah, frequently. Yeah? Very frequently.
Or if a particular investor calls you and asks you about information, you got to answer their calls. You got to answer their information. And some investors ask them the relevant questions.
Yeah.
I saw it in that Legacy Killer HD video where he said,
"Bitch."
It's that same video.
Yeah.
It's that same video where he said an investor asked him, what is the PlayStation 4 version like? And that's what they said, it's run surprisingly well. He said it to the investor. So you lied to the investor. You lied to the investors, bro.
But even hear the language, though. It runs surprisingly well. What are you talking about? Why am I hearing the word surprisingly in that statement? I mean, in that sentence.
Very true.
Jokers, man. Jokers.
No. I think like with that whole surprisingly well thing,
Jokers, brother.
Yeah.
Jokers. To be honest with you, the only people I really feel sorry for are them developers and Mike Pondsmith. And the reason why I thought even more so for him, because he used to be a game developer, you know that, once upon a time. So he must be fuming.
Really?
Yeah, he used to work for EA back in the day, brother. Like in the 80s and shit. I can't remember what game he worked on, but yeah, he definitely used to be a game dev back in the day. Know what I mean? Like, that's why he took his time to fish around studios, because like he used to work in the industry, so he like knew what he was kind of talking about. And off the hype, and like you said, off the hype of The Witcher 3 and CD Projekt Red, and how like everyone in the industry kind of like loved them. They were like them and Naughty Dog, they were like probably the two that you put up on, well, they held up on their shoulders and shit. It's kind of like a win. Well, it should have been a win-win, you know. So
Yeah.
obviously, like, he must be fuming, brother, because
yeah, they were like guarantees, like pretty much. Cyberpunk. There was a time where Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red, BioWare, Naughty Dog,
yeah,
and Crystal Dynamic.
yeah,
Those companies were the most guaranteed developers you could work with.
yeah.
They're the most guaranteed you can work with. Like free.
Money, brother. Money. Corruption.
Yeah,
Money
just
and
rushing, dude. Just rushing. That's what basically essentially what it is. Russian ambition and greed.
Yeah.
Capcom learned their lesson, dude.
Yeah,
Capcom
brother, I'm so
learned
happy.
their lesson. Yeah, that's the reason Capcom are rushing out their games, bro. The only time that they did that was for Resident Evil 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they thought. I think the thing is what I with Capcom is they looked at. They said we're giving them the Resident Evil 2 system. These guys are godlike. They've already got the assets from the original game, because Resident Evil 3 is set in the same world and the same area at the same time as Resident Evil 2. Yeah. So we can do it. But they took it too far. They took it way too far with the similarities in the game and the reuse of areas. Way too far. Yeah. And then they cut out. And the thing is, because Resident Evil 3, although it did have the same areas, it used different areas, locations within those same areas, and they used different camera angles, and they had a massive area of puzzles. And they removed that from the game. So they got lazy with Resident Evil 3. And the thing is, I like Resident Evil 3. I love that game, man. It's not my Jill, yeah. It's not the Jill I would love to have, yeah. I want to have Jill from Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil, you know, the model.
Yeah.
The model of Jill from Resident Evil 5, yeah. I love that fucking model of Jill. The Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6 model of Jill. Amazing. I love that model, right? But I do understand, yeah. The face is not a real face, yeah. It's like an animation face, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't fit in real.
Yeah, the RE engines on this real. I mean, like, was it the realism thing? I know.
You know what? Yeah, Jay, it's fine. It's fine. I get it. No, I get it. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about it. I get it. Yeah.
It's not a bad game anyway. You know, it's just not the game it should have been.
No, Jay, I love that game. I think that's awesome, man. Because Resident Evil 3 is like one of my favorite Resident Evils, and that game did not disappoint me. It let me down because it didn't have. Look, the fact that it didn't have one area, it's not gonna ruin the game for me, man. Like it's ruined the game for like other people that are cussing the game. Yeah. It didn't reinvent the game and the feeling the way Resident Evil 2 did. Yeah.
2 was beautiful game.
I still like the game. I don't have like the big problem that everybody else has with Resident Evil 3. Jay, I don't have that affliction.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'm much more happier with that game than most people. But I still see its faults. I still see the mistakes they made, and so do Capcom.
Yeah.
Yeah? You can't make that mistake again. You can't, man. You can't. You did Monster Hunter World. You did Devil May Cry 2. And Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry 5. You did
RE7.
RE7. Yeah. RE7 was the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning.
I just didn't realise at the time that that was the beginning. But they did RE7, which was the beginning. They did Monster Hunter World. Then they did Resident Evil 2. Then they did Devil May Cry 5. Capcom's back.
Yeah, they're back.
Capcom's back. They understand now what the deal is, innit? Shut your mouth, put your head down, and do the work.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just get on with it. Don't hand the game off to like another developer. Don't hand it off to another third-party development team or studio to do the work for you, so you can have multiple games coming out year after year. Which I do still blame. What's that company called again?
Ninja Theory.
I don't give a fuck about that donut company. There's another company that started this whole one game every year kind of thing. Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
yeah?
sorry. Assassin's Creed.
I blame
Okay.
Assassin's Creed for the mentality at that time period. Yeah, that everybody thought you had to release a game. You had to release one game every year.
Yeah, wasn't that EA?
And have multiple games running so that you could have another game going.
Yeah, but wasn't that EA though? Like EA started that shit, then after Ubisoft carried it on.
No, but Ubisoft. The reason I say Ubisoft is because Ubisoft did it with what are they called? With like single player games.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Whereas Call of Duty was kind of doing it with like multiplayer games, like
and FIFA,
like
sports
Call
games,
of Duty, Black Ops, and at least Call of Duty had one whole division working on a game, like a whole different division working on a different game or a different studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would say that EA were hard on that shit because like they're the ones that started with all that sports game shit every year. Multiple sports games. So they're bringing out like Madden, FIFA, NFL. Sorry, not NFL. Was it? That's why they got that. Was no back then they had like a baseball game as well. But basically they had like multiple sports games that came out every year, and they were basically just carbon copies, recycled games every year. And obviously they're multiplayer in it because you're playing like with other people and shit. Yeah, you can play by yourself, but essentially like you're playing with other people as well. Like that's what keeps them games going, in it, the online aspect, the multiplayer.
Yeah.
And like Activision and shit with all, them fucking Call of Duty and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I kind of blame them for that. But, I think Capcom have realised that now. Yeah. And I really do hope it's a lesson learned. Yeah. And they won't make that mistake again.
Yeah.
They will not make that mistake again. And you got to remember, man, we still got my man, Itsuno. Bro, working on something. And you know what it is? I do believe he's working on Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, you think so?
I do believe it. Because the thing is, look, man, I tweeted at him, Dragon's Dogma, he liked the tweet.
Okay.
That's a hint, bro. That's a hit right there, bro.
That's a big game, Dragon's Dogma.
Right there, bro.
That's a big game, brother.
You know what I mean? So, look, man, I got nothing to say, man. All I'm saying is, I tweeted, good luck with, I look forward to Dragon's Dogma 2. Man, like the tweet.
Yeah.
Well, I particularly said Dragon's Dogma 2, looking forward to it. bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
What else can I say? What can I say, bro? You know what I mean?
Brother, talking about Capcom, what's it? We got the Resident Evil showcase that's coming out.
Oh wait, tomorrow, right?
Is it? I think it's tomorrow or Friday. I'm trying to think. Is it Friday?
Alexa, what's today's date?
It's the 20th.
Wednesday, the 20th of January.
Tomorrow. I'm sure it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow. You know what I mean? So like that's coming out tomorrow. So like, you know what I mean? So what do you think we're gonna see, brother? Like what? Or like what do you expect
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man. I don't know what we're gonna see, man. But they're going in, bro.
I can't wait,
they're
brother.
going in, man. They're doing good shit. I like the new caster woman they've got on there.
Yeah.
They've got like a new caster woman on there. So she's gonna be. I hope she's got a good presenter, but she got that kind of like Resident Evil kind of like the whole kind of like the vampire women that they've got.
Yeah.
Hey,
brother.
On in that game.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah? So I like the look of the presenter that they've got on there. They've already got my man. I think he's like the creative director or something of that game. Yeah, and do you see his Japanese afro?
Yeah.
Yeah, his hair looks sick, bro. His hair looks sick, man. And then they've got the other guy, Peter something. Yeah, bro. Look, that guy. He proved already. Yeah, he could do work. It's not coincidence that every project that he tied to, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5, Resident Evil 7, and that they all start to look this good. Yeah. So when I see that guy, yeah, Jay, I've got a feeling, man. I've got a feeling that this guy, he's got a better vision than people give him credit for. Because it's not going to be a coincidence that everything that he's a producer for, Jay, just happens to be good. It don't work like that. Lightning don't strike in a bottle like 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row. So, but I'm happy with it, man. I like the vibe of it. I like what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that I do have kind of like reservations is it going to be as scary? Is it going to put me on edge as Resident Evil 7 did? Because Resident Evil 7, very stressful game to play, dude.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it, but it was stressful.
Try playing that game in VR. That's stress. Try playing a game in VR. That's mad stress.
The beginning bit, bro. And I don't know if you played that game like the hardest difficulty.
No, I didn't.
Not fun, bro.
No, didn't.
Not fun. If anything,
just normal and hard.
The finish, yeah, Jay. If anything, yeah, too hard. Way too hard. Yeah, but like the finish, yeah, you have to know everything. You have to pretty much know the locations for every single enemy. You have to know too much. To do anything in that game in the hardest difficulty. I didn't enjoy it. Do you know the reason why I did it? It's because there was when you first clocked it.
Yeah.
And then he basically the gun that he got at the end. Yeah, you can get that gun if you finish the game in the hardest difficulty.
Oh, is it?
That's the only reason I did it in the hardest difficulty.
I
didn't anticipate the hardest difficulty to be as difficult as it was. Because it's not how hard the enemies are. That's not the problem. It's you have to know everything. You have to know how to fight the bosses. You have to know if you haven't managed your resources correctly, you are done. You are done more in this game than you are in any other game. You're done, man.
Easy.
You're done. If you've not been managing your resources, if you've been trying to kill most areas, look, most areas, like the finish, yeah, you would never know that, you know, Marjorie.
Yeah.
The mother.
Yeah.
You have to kill her with 2 bullets.
Oh, really?
You have to kill her with 2 bullets. I couldn't find a way past her. There's 2 bullets. If you try to use any more, then that you're not gonna have enough for the bees in the next in the area. So you have to kill her with 2 incendiary rounds, and you have to have saved your resources to get those incendiary rounds. So there's a lot of things that you have to have, and I only found that out through trial and error, through having to reset my data again. Not reset my data, but go back to a previous save because I realized I fucked up. You know what I mean? So I know it's not going to be. And you see, like the werewolf guy.
Yeah, brother, I love it. I mean, was it everything I've seen so far? I love the werewolf.
I don't love him.
Nah, trust me. Like,
you know the first thing that comes into my mind when I see him?
What?
I got to fucking deal with this. I got to fucking deal with this, man.
Brother, that's what the shotgun's there
you see the
for.
Woman. You see like the there's some woman, some classical looking woman.
Oh, what? The one with the big hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Boss fight. That's Marjorie.
That's what the shotgun's there for close encounters.
Jay, you do realize, that woman, that's basically Marjorie.
Yeah.
Jay, that woman's like fucking 12 feet. She's like fucking 12 feet tall, bro. She's a boss fight. She's a giant. You know the you remember
Bayonetta, brother.
What's that, bro?
I said she's tall like Bayo.
Yeah, bro. I think she's taller than Bayonetta.
You think so?
I think she's a little bit taller than Bayonetta, bro. Do you see when she was walking through the door?
But ain't Bayonetta 7 foot?
Jay, that woman's like 12 foot, bro.
Fucking hell, man.
Jay, did you see when she? There was a bit in that trailer when she walked through the door. Ethan walked through the door. She walked through the door. She had to crawl through the door. Watch the trailer again. She had to crawl through the door. Ethan walked through the door, and the door was still like that above his head. She had to crawl to get through the door.
Shit.
It was a flash, but it's just like a little tip of showing you, she looked good in it. She looked good in it. She looked stylish in it. Jay, don't let her lay her hand on you. Don't let her, because basically she'll one shot you.
Yeah, purification slap.
You could basically tell that character she one shot you. If she hit you, she take a swipe at you, you're dead. You see the death screen.
Shit, the handprint. That's what you're gonna hear. I mean, see, it's the red handprint.
Yeah, bro. I've seen it before, bro. It's deception, bro. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it. The stress.
Do you reckon that like they will show us like Resident Evil 4 or like talk about Resident Evil 4 the remake?
I don't think so. I think and I hope not. I really want this game to be about 7. I don't want it to talk about no remake or nothing. Just talk about this game.
Yeah, but a showcase kind of implies it's going to be more than just one game.
I know, but you asked, what do I hope they'll show? Is that not what you said?
Do you think they're going to show anything else?
Nah. I hope they don't. I hope they just show Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8. That's all I'm interested in.
7 and 8?
Sorry, I meant 8. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I really hope they just show Resident Evil 8. That's it. Nothing else. That's what all my attention is for that. That's all. I don't want to retread old ground, man, where we don't need to. Because we see it all the time, man. We see it all the time. Like, you know that? Did you see that new King of Fighters trailer?
No.
There's a new King of Fighters trailer, but they did some of it was for King of Fighters, and other bit of it was for Samurai Showdown.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And it took away from the King of Fighters. Just show me Resident Evil 7, 8, man. That's it, bro. Resident Evil 7, I'm good. I'm happy. Sorry, Resident Evil 8. What's wrong with me, man? Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8, I'm good. Good, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Like, I do want to see. I am hoping that we will at least get like an announcement for another remake, and I'm hoping it's going to be Code Veronica, because out of all the Resident Evil games, that needs to remake the most. Me personally speaking, obviously, like they've already said that they're going with 4, but I would love to see Veronica get remade. Code Veronica was a good game, man. A really good game.
Yeah, bro, it would definitely be interesting, man.
And it's crazy as well because it's actually a main main game in the story, isn't it? Like in the main story, like it's not even a spin-off. Which is weird because I don't know, it's weird.
I don't think there's not that many fake like spin-offs in like the Resident Evil main character appearance games.
No. I think there's
like the thing is, I think like maybe I think maybe Raccoon City, which was a multiplayer game, and like a handful of those type of games. But normally, if they put a game character like Claire or Jill or any of them kind of characters, they normally tend to be like main games that will stay in the story. You know what I mean? So even though Code Veronica doesn't really have a number, it's lore.
Yeah, it is.
It's
lore. It is because they always reference it or mention it. So
yeah, like the events with Alexia, or whatever her name is, with Steve, with Wesker, with Chris, with Claire. It happened.
Hey Jay, what's that? What's it like? What's the Resident Evil games that that are in the same time as 2 and 3, but they're about random characters?
So I said, yeah, bro.
I said, what Resident Evil game? Now, yeah. So what Resident Evil game is about? The one was it? I swear there was 2 of them, but they're basically set during the same time as RE1 and 2, but they're about completely different characters, like trying to escape Raccoon City. Now, I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, that's Raccoon City, and it had like it had like a mad action trailer, right?
No. I'm talking about it came out like probably after the original Resident Evil 1 and 2 from back in the day, from PlayStation days. From PlayStation 1. I can't remember what they're called, but I remember seeing it the other day online somewhere. And they made 2 of them. And they're basically set in the same time, in the same city, Raccoon City, as 1 and 2. But but the characters are random characters. Like, was it like there was no main characters in it? It's called, it's called Resident Evil something. Actually, let me Google it. Hold on. Resident Evil spin-off game.
I'm not too sure about that one actually, bro.
What is it called? Is it Evil Outbreak?
Because basically, if you're talking about Resident Evil
Outbreak.
Like, what's that?
Outbreak. Resident Evil Outbreak.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that called Resident Evil Outbreak Raccoon City? Or was it just called Resident Evil Outbreak? No, you said that came out on PlayStation 1, didn't it?
Yeah, it came out during the same time, like after 1 and 2.
Was that come out on the PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, sorry. I think it came out on the PlayStation 1, or no, actually, I think it came out on PlayStation 2. Was it PS2?
Yeah, Jay, that's Raccoon City.
Yeah.
It's called Resident Evil Raccoon City Outbreak.
Okay, slightly different.
Yeah,
okay, here.
I said that game, and that game got like and Leon was in that game. But you could change the story. So you could even have an ending where Leon died.
You sure? Because here it just says Resident Evil Outbreak and Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which are 2 different games.
Oh, sorry, yeah, there was 2 different games. My bad.
I think Raccoon City came out on so Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City came out on the PS3, and Outbreak came out on the PS2.
Okay, yeah, that's it then. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've confused because there's so many of them.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, to be honest, I was thinking about Outbreak, but I just didn't know it was Outbreak. Because there's been so many of them. Like if you look at the spin-offs, they've done so many spin-offs in that game in Resident Evil, so many. But whenever they put like a brand new character, whenever they put like a main character, it normally tends to be lore.
Yeah. That's why I like the Revelations game, because it's lore and it's main characters. No. Oh, better yet, like, do you think that I remember I read the article 2 weeks ago where they're talking about Resident Evil 8. And so remember when Capcom got hacked?
Yeah.
And like the people were trying to bribe them for money and shit.
Oh yeah, a couple weeks ago, right?
No, it wasn't a couple of weeks ago. I think it happened last year, probably mid last year.
Not weeks ago, but like it happened like recently. Like
like quite recently.
Like a couple months ago.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like, was it like when Capcom told them to go fuck themselves? Basically, they must have leaked mad information from the emails and stuff. And in one of the emails, I remember seeing an article about it a couple of weeks ago, and they said something like, originally, Resident Evil 8 was actually meant to be Revelations 3, or like it just had what was it? Or like the title was just titled. Sorry, the game was just titled was it Revelations 3 and stuff. Then I think somewhere along the line they just turned it into Resident Evil 8 or something like that, which is crazy.
Oh really?
Yeah, something like that. But saying that, I was going to ask, like, do you think that we might even get like an announcement for was it for a Resident Evil Revelations 3?
Fucking hope not. I mean, we'll see. Because
it does make sense, though.
I hope not.
Well, I mean, it does make sense. But Revelations 1 basically looks and plays. Obviously, it came out for the DS, I think, but it looks and plays like Resident Evil 4 and 5 because it came out in between. And Revelation 2 came out in between 5 and 6.
Like 4 and 5. It plays like it plays like a bootleg version of Resident
Evil.
Yeah,
I know. But of course. But it's got like a lot of the same mechanics and systems. It's just a bootleg version of it. But Revelations 2 looks and plays more like 6, but just a bootleg version, like you just said. So if they did give us Revelations 3, it would be in the same vein of 7 and 8. So it would be interesting, bro. Right? It would be interesting.
Yeah, because, bro. Look, man, I'm not opposed to anything Resident Evil, but if they do Resident Evil, it's got to be strong story. Revelation ain't got no strong story, man.
Do you like Revelations?
I want strong story. I want strong characters. I don't want throwaway things.
Did you play? Was it Revelations 2?
Oh, sorry, that was one with like Barry.
Yeah, one with
Barry, and
Jill
and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Jill.
I mean, look, man.
Hey, that was good, you know, and Alice Westcott, like that, brother. That was good. Was it the first one was garbage, but the second one was good. I liked it anyway.
Yeah, like the thing is, they are doing like weird stuff, man, with like the Weskers.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. Like, but the thing is, they did hearken to it from before. Yeah, like the Wesker children. Yeah, it has always been a thing. Yeah.
You always knew that 2 of them survived. You always knew.
Was that?
No. Was like I say, you always knew that like 2 of them survived, didn't it? But you never knew who the other one was. You just knew it was a woman, like a girl.
No, there was more than one.
What, that survived?
Yeah. No, the children. No, just the Wesker children.
Yeah. Of course,
the Wesker children. It's always been a thing. Even though I don't like it, I don't like the idea of it. It sounds like a stupid idea that was just started a while ago, and it's something that has become part of the history.
Yeah.
Just because they mentioned it years ago, yeah, but it's not something that's ever come into fruition. You know what I mean? But they start to plant the seeds of it. Like they're doing like a Netflix show, and it's based off the Wesker children.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And they're doing and then Resident Evil 3, the multiplayer. Like one of the scientists, the person that's doing like all the thing, is I think her name is Alex Wesker or something like that. So they've got like these Weskers like all over the place.
Like from
We'll
what
see,
I
man.
understand, was it like from what I understand about the law in regards to the Wesker? Like, I do know that there was quite a few of the Wesker kids, but a lot of them died through mad experimentation, and only 2 of them survived, which was Alex and Albert Wesker, innit? And technically, they're both dead now in the story anyway. So I don't know what else
Yeah,
they
but
can
they
do.
want to bring him back. That's the reason that they're doing all this bullshit.
Yeah, because
Like,
Albert's
he's a
godlike
really
villain.
good character, but I don't think Wesker will work in the Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 7 world because he's a superpowered human being.
Yeah, it's true.
And he's a character. Do you know what I mean? He's like a character. He doesn't fit with this model. You need to have like fucking terrifying characters and powered down characters. They can't start turning the power up. That's the reason they can't keep having Ethan. You know what I mean? Because Ethan, look, man, Ethan godlike, man.
But do you
He's
care about
godlike.
him?
There's no way past it.
Yeah,
There's
but do you
no way
care about
past
him?
it. Huh?
Yeah, but do you care about him?
Ethan's cool. Ethan's cool. But regardless, he's godlike. What he managed to overcome, yeah, Jake, godlike. The only person that's more godlike than him is his girlfriend.
His girlfriend. Oh shit. Yeah,
His girlfriend's godlike.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, look, you don't find that out until like the end of the game, yeah, like the end. But she is the boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
You can't argue with that.
Either way, like I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow's showcase. Are you gonna be doing anything for it tomorrow?
Bro, I'll be very honest with you. I didn't even anticipate it.
Oh really?
I did anticipate it, bro.
I thought you'd be on it though.
Basically, I don't know. You know what it is, yeah? I will. It's good that we're talking about it right now because I'll be honest with you, if you never said that, I literally would have just watched it. And that's it. I would have watched it, I wouldn't have reacted to it or nothing.
Yeah,
my brain is in such a place right now, yeah, that I'm not really thinking about that stuff, although I should be. So yeah, I will watch it. Because you know what it is, yeah? Jay, I get it. I understand what's going on. Because, like, you know, the first trailer, I think it was, that they did. The first trailer, Jay, they showed me too much, bro. You showed me too much, man. Like, that kind of thing, yeah? Jay, I see through it, man. Do you see my video where I did a breakdown of the Resident Evil stuff, of, like, the Resident Evil trailer?
I don't think so.
Jay, I see past it, man.
Was it? I might have missed that trailer.
It's the D series. The whole thing is based around D series.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They even show you the fetus. They show you the fetus. They show you everything. They show you, it's basically, you know what Evelyn was?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically all of that. They show it to you. But they show it to you, but they don't tell you what they're showing you. And then the big clue was when the people said we were really debating whether to show you this symbol or not. Yeah, and that solidified for me.
Yeah,
because they said it's a massive spoiler, and so I think maybe I don't know whether they're looking down on the people that are playing this game. I'm thinking that these are going to be like new people or people that are not paying attention, or what their game is. Yeah, but I do think there's a little bit of disrespect there.
But don't you think? Yeah, but Jay, don't you think that they did that because they kind of like expected or assumed people to know what it is because they played 7?
No, because like that's what I said. I said when they showed it, they said we did not want to show this in the trailer because we're afraid people will understand what it means. But we decided to do it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I got that from the first minute I saw it. That's the fetus from Resident Evil 7. That's so free. That's so free. It's like when you play it's like saying to me, Nina is a hard character to play. She's not a hard character to play. Once you play that character, she's not hard. If you don't know the character, it's going to be bloody hard for you to play her. But for someone that plays her, she's not a hard character to play. She's second nature to me. Do you know what I mean? Same thing like this. I've played the game. I paid attention. I like the game. So it's like asking me, it's like having a trivia and saying these are hard questions. They're not really hard questions, are they? Because I've played the game. I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the story. You know, it's like saying, what year was Resident Evil 1? Why do I want to say the question? What year was Resident Evil 1 set in? Yeah, that's going to be a very hard question for someone that didn't play Resident Evil 1 or care for Resident Evil 1. Someone that's played Resident Evil will say 1996.
Yeah, I definitely know it was in the mid-90s.
If someone says, what year was what they say, like what was the city, yeah, that Resident Evil 2 took place in? Yeah. Now, somebody that hasn't played Resident Evil 1 or 2 will be like, I don't know. If you played Resident Evil, it's an easy question.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like that. So that's the same thing in that kind of thing. If you've been paying attention to Resident Evil and what the whole situation was going on with Evelyn and Zoe and what's his girlfriend name? This game, no, Ethan's girlfriend name again?
Oh,
Maria.
Maya. Is it Maya?
Yeah.
Maya.
Yeah. So Mia. Yeah.
Mia,
so
I said Mia.
Yeah. That's like saying, if you've been paying attention to that whole kind of storyline, then you understand what the basic premise of the serum was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no one knows exactly what the serum is. Yeah. Because even the way they depicted the serum, it changed. It differed. Yeah. Because the way Zoe made the serum and her logic for the serum was completely different to the way the scientists said that the serum was made. It was totally different. Yeah. So, yeah. No one can have the exact way to make it, but the basic idea, everyone knows the basic idea for it. So, yeah, man. We'll see, bro. I don't know what time it's on. I think they've got like a countdown timer or something. Wait a second. Do I have on the thingy? I've put this woman's video on this thing ready to play. I can't believe I did that.
Oh, let me see. 10 p.m. Was it okay? 10 o'clock. Was it? Yeah. So for us, it's 10 o'clock, Jay.
10 o'clock in the morning.
No, nighttime, evening.
Lovely. Yeah, bro. I'm there with that.
Yeah. I'm hoping, I'm praying, because there are two things there that haven't like announced or even spoken about in regards to Resident Evil 8. And one of them is that they haven't mentioned if there could be like so they haven't mentioned if we're gonna be able to play the whole game in VR like you could in 7. And also they haven't mentioned if the game's coming out for the PS4 or if it's just gonna be for the PS5. They just mentioned and said, oh yeah, for the PS5.
Better not be for the PS4.
Yeah, I know, but I just wonder if they're gonna try and. I mean, I just wonder, innit?
Yeah.
But the main thing is the VR feature, innit? Because regardless, the VR headset is compatible for the PS5, so that's something that I'm definitely looking out. Looking out for and looking forward to.
Like, is PS5 games got VR?
Sorry?
How many PS5 games have they talked about that's got that, like, that's VR? A couple. If you
A
don't,
few.
that means
Like the new Hitman game. I mean, like the Hitman game comes out tomorrow, and that's on the PS5 as well.
So.
And that was, and that's on VR as well. So this, I mean, so that's one that I definitely know of.
Yeah, so I would assume so. They did Resident Evil. If they did the other Resident Evils in VR, I'd assume this one would as well.
Yeah, I know.
And
Just that they haven't mentioned it.
Time. They've not rushed out. They've not pissed about.
Yeah, I know. But the reason why, I bring it up is because when they made 7, it was like a big thing, and it was like a big feature. Yeah, you can play this whole game in VR. Like you knew from pretty much early, innit? Where with this one,
VR was a big thing back then, wasn't it? VR's not such a big thing anymore, is it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe
it's like what was it? 3D? There was something. What was there? Yeah, I think it was 3D. Like there was one time that 3D was a big thing, and a lot of people were talking about that. 3D isn't really a thing anymore.
The only thing I will say about VR, is that like when I've done a search online to look for a VR headset, to look for move sticks, because I want to buy some move sticks and stuff, you'd be very hard pressed. Like in England, you'd be very hard pressed to find VR anywhere, like a VR unit anywhere, or move sticks. Like they are literally sold everywhere. Like you can, I think the only place you can probably get one is from CX secondhand. But if you want a brand new one, you can't buy them anywhere. So. Yeah, you could say that's down to circumstances, people in their houses, lockdown, so forth and so on. They need entertainment, but that still means that a lot of people more people's got them. So, like they definitely are a thing, isn't it? They definitely are a thing. I mean, I don't think it's going anywhere soon, like VR. Sorry, like 3D, but. I don't know. I just thought that they would have mentioned it, but I hope that they do mention it in regards to the showcase. That's something that I'm definitely will be looking out for.
Yeah, I think inevitably. I think but I think at the minute maybe they just think. I think they're just gonna talk about the game. Like I don't see them talking about like all that type of stuff. Like like VR and multiplayer and all that type of stuff. I think that literally they're just going to talk about the game, because they have to get all that stuff out the way, man. They have to get like the story out the way. They have to get like the premise, the characters, and all that type of stuff about what the game is potentially can be. And then they start talking about like the functionality. That's what I want. I want them to just talk about the game. Fuck all them fucking pretty little features and this and the other. Brother, look, if I'm being 100% honest with you, I don't even want them to talk about, which they obviously will, but I don't really care about them talking about the PS5 or PS4, yeah? I'm just happy that the game exists, yeah?
Yeah.
Get the details about the game, the character, the world, and all that type of stuff out the way, yeah? Then we can talk about the PS5. Then we can talk about the PC. I still don't want to hear nothing about the PS4 version. Like, I really don't want to hear nothing about that shit. But everything else, look, if they want to do like a VR version, great. If they want to do they want to do a PS4 version, it's their game, whatever, great. But the game first. Basics first, the game. As I said, with all these kind of like game development companies that have been pissing me off lately, shut your mouth, put your head down, do the work. That's it. Or is it not true?
No, it's true, brother. It's true, bro. It's definitely true.
Fabian said something to me from before, there was somebody in school, in his year, that acted like they were a rock star. Yeah, they acted like they were a rock star and doing all this type of stuff and being super cool or everything like that, before they could do anything, before they were cool, before they could even fight, before they could do anything, They were acting like a rock star before they were a rock star. Do you know what I mean, innit?
Yeah.
Relax, dude. Relax. Do your thing. Do your thing in life, as I said, that it's kind of like surprises Fabian, when I told him this, because when I was in school, at first, Jay, I was bullied in school, So I was bullied in school, first of all, and then I got into a lot of fights when I was in school. You know what I mean? That's why my teeth are chipped. You know what I mean? I've got like so many chipped teeth, and like my hands are like kind of like messed up. Like now that I've got older, yeah. Because when I was in school, I used to fight like all the time, like pretty much every single day. I was fighting, yeah. And then it's only after, yeah, that I how do I word this? It was only after a period of time of fighting a lot that people acknowledge me. Yeah, and it wasn't because I came out the blocks. Yeah, like I can fight, I could do this, I'm that. No, I had to pay the steel price.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words, brother. Actions speak louder than words.
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
No, I mean, like, that's how you gain that respect.
Jake,
that's how you gain that respect, brother.
Yes, sorry, brother.
No, like that's how you managed to gain their respect. You know what I mean? Because they knew what time it was with you, innit? Like, I mean, you weren't running around flapping your gums. They were trying to bully you. They were like, you know what I mean? Like, they were trying to take certain advantages, and you was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And you showed them with their actions, and after that, they respect you, innit? You know what I mean? They know what time it is with you, innit?
That's what I'm trying to say, man. That's how you do it. You do the work. Do the work, and Jay, if it so happens, so be it. If it so happens that that path leads you to the path of peace, then Jay, no problem. Because Jay, exactly. Because of that pain, yeah, it led me to the path of peace. Because people didn't want to fuck about with me after a certain period. Because Jay, they didn't want the moniker of losing to me. You know what I mean? Like you got beaten up by John. Yeah, you got beaten up by Jonathan. You know what I mean? It wasn't worth the risk. Because those are days when you had people called rude boys. Yeah. And they didn't want to have the moniker of losing to somebody that wasn't a rude boy. Yeah. So just keep your mouth closed, innit? Keep your mouth closed. Yeah, because when those people, because Jay, the finish here, strength never just came to me. I trained. When those people were hanging out in Brixton, yeah, those people were hanging out in Brixton, chirping girls, and doing all that type of nonsense, yeah. Jay, what was I doing? I was in my bedroom doing push-ups.
Training, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
leveling. I mean, like, was it like you were leveling up, brother?
I was leveling up when those people were doing their bullshit. Yeah, I was in the trenches. I was training, brother. So that's what I'm trying to say, man. Just do the work, man. Just do the work, man. That's why it pisses me off about Cyberpunk when they do that. Even though it doesn't sound like it's relative, it is relative, yeah. Because you're promoting, yeah, and you're hyping up something before you've made it. Yeah. You haven't made the thing yet. You haven't made the thing yet. You haven't done the work,
brother. That's why,
how do you market something? It's like you're marketing an illusion, a genjutsu. What you doing? Like it's so puzzling to me. I don't understand the brain of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why normally the marketing, like, you know what I mean, like you get the big push like very close to the end of the release because they already know that the game is going to be what they envisioned, or they know what the game is going to be. So therefore, when they're doing the marketing, they push it really hard, like the last month or whatever it's going to be. They were pushing this shit for like a hot minute, like for like years, brother. You know what I'm saying? Promising this, showing us that. Oh, come on, man. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, actions speak louder than words. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you. Don't want to hear you. And every time I want to hear and see you, it's closer to the date of when it's meant to be coming out. That is it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely hear. I mean, I definitely understand what you're talking about. When you're talking about Resident Evil and the developers. I just think Capcom, they've learnt their lesson, brother. Like, I think they've learnt their lessons, and we ain't really gonna get that from them. You know what I'm saying? I think, like you said, I think Resident Evil 3, the remake was a little bit of a slip up. You know what I'm saying? But they've learnt their lesson, brother, man. You know what I mean? I can't see them going back to their old ways, innit? I really can't. You know what I mean? I really can't.
Impossible.
Because I think, you know what I mean? Because at one point,
too hard, man. You've worked too hard to know, and you know what it's like to lose it all.
Exactly.
You know what it's like to lose it all.
Exactly.
You've tasted that bitter pill of defeat, that thing where you're on the brink of bankruptcy. You've been there already. You know what I'm saying? They have. They were at death's door of bankruptcy, Capcom. They were almost completely gone, bro.
No, it's true. No, it's true. And like regardless, yeah, of the Capcom, CD Projekt Red. You know what I mean? Like you just hope and pray that they learn from this mistake, and in future, whatever game that they, you know what I mean, like tried to make, they just do it the right way. And you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with PlayStation. I mean, brothers, same thing with PlayStation, Sony, with Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? The arrogance, the money kicks in, and they think they can say and do anything. Then they get a rude awakening. You know what I mean? They was it get that purification slap, and they just wake the fuck up.
It's like they think they're better than. It's almost like it's not almost. I think it is. Yeah, they think they're better than the audience they serve.
Exactly.
Big mistake.
There you go.
Mistake.
Like, brother, you said it. They think they're better than the audience they serve. The people that are giving them money, the people that's putting them in that position. It's fucking crazy to me, man. That, you know what I mean? The bloody, you know what I mean? The fucking hubris, the arrogance.
Very positive.
Arrogance.
Very positive.
But Capcom, you know what I'm saying? Like Capcom, like being on the right path. I mean, I'm very excited. I went from hating. I went from loving that studio to fucking hating and despising them to now loving them again because they've redeemed themselves. They've redeemed themselves.
They earned that hatred.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
That dislike, that distrust, they earned it.
Yeah, bro.
They earned it, bro.
Definitely.
And they had to work bloody hard. They had to work 3 times harder to get it back.
Yeah, but brother, I mean,
and now look what they've got, bro. They've got a surefire hit with Monster Hunter. They got surefire hit Resident Evil. Surefire. Those are the absolutes. Like Monster Hunter, this Monster Hunter that's coming out, Monster Hunter Rise. They're laughing, bro.
What's it saying, brother? What's it saying, brother? What's it saying? Because I haven't seen or heard anything about it.
Yeah, dude, you haven't seen or heard anything about it.
No. I heard that they're working on was it a new Monster Hunter game? But I haven't seen any trailers. I haven't really heard anything.
Jay, they released like trailers like almost pretty much every day for that game.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, I mean,
but it's on their Twitter. Do you follow them on Twitter?
No.
Yeah, but Jay, why would you? You're not really into that game.
Brother, I don't play the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you? That's what I'm saying.
I just know what you tell me or Laji tells me because
I respect that. Yeah, I do respect that. That. But you know, well, it is. Yeah, that game is the most guaranteed success story that it could have. That is the most guaranteed. Because Jay, they've just done Monster Hunter World. Their reputation right now, they are at the pinnacle right now with Monster Hunter World. If they nail it with this game, and Jay, do you know what I like about them? They shut their mouth, they put their head down, and they've done the work.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. The one thing I would say I'm a little bit pissed about, is Monster Hunter Stories, It's no longer on the iPhone.
No?
I am a little bit pissed about that. I'll be
What's it on?
very honest. It's only going to be a Switch exclusive. I ain't fucking happy about that. But
why do you got the Switch?
Yeah, but I'm talking about collectively.
Okay.
I'm not just talking about myself. I'm talking for the good of everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, isn't it? I mean, Jay, look, I'm calm. I'm happy. I got the Switch. Life is sweet, bro. But I got to look at it from the perspective of I was talking to somebody. Yeah. So basically, it's like on Genshin Impact. I was talking to someone on there, and I was saying Ganyu's, she's like very, very strong. like extraordinarily strong for very. It's unbalanced how strong she is. Yeah. Now, if you have a water character, yeah, she doesn't make any sense. Yeah, she's like a cheat code. Yeah. Now the thing is, you have to look at water characters, and I say, what's that character's name again?
Barbara.
No, Barbara. Yes, Barbara or Xing Chung. No, not Xing Chung.
Oh,
I think it is Xing Chung. What's that character's name again? 1 second. Xing Chung.
Okay.
Xing Chung. Yeah. So the thing is, he's like the blue hair character with a sword. Yeah. Now the reason I say those characters because they're 4-star characters. They're obtainable. Yeah. So you have to look at it from the perspective of obtainable characters. Now the thing is, Jay, I've got Mona. Mona's not realistically an obtainable character. Yeah. She's a 5-star character. I got her through absolute random flat luck. For the whole time I've got Mona, I've got her C0. I've only ever seen her once in the months that I've been playing the game, and all the roles I've been doing, I've seen her once. So if I was to talk about it and say, if you put Mona and Ganyu together, that team is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The characters, the enemy is always going to be frozen. They're never going to be able to fight against you, and you're just going to be taking off like 15,000 damage off of them every hit. It's easy, but she's not a obtainable character like that. Oh shit. Yeah. So basically, yeah, there's not an obtainable. She's not really obtainable. But if I say Shincho, if I say Barbara, everyone's gonna have Barbara, or everyone's gonna have Shincho.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about creating character builds or team builds, a reference to something that everybody can have. Why did I make that reference?
Because you're talking about Monster Hunter and it being on the Switch only.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, bro. My man. Always got me when I'm falling. Always got me when I'm falling, bro.
That's cool.
So the thing is, so when I'm talking about Monster Hunter, stories, I do have a Switch, but not everybody's got a Switch.
Yeah, it's true.
So you have to look at the bigger picture, and you've taken Monster Hunter stories away from millions of people and give it to another. You could have done it. I think they could have done it on the Switch and on the iPhone. So I do think maybe that's just Nintendo greed. Yeah, I probably Nintendo paid Capcom a lot of money.
Yeah, but
lot of money.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that in a way it's good because it gets more people to jump onto their platform to play games that are exclusive?
So what?
I said, don't think it's like a good idea to get more exclusive titles on the platform to get more people to buy the console or to buy the Switch.
Who loses?
Everybody uses it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
No, I said who loses?
Everybody that played Monster Hunter World.
No, stories. Everyone that played stories on the phone.
Yeah.
Everyone that played the stories on the phone, they lose.
Yeah,
because they're not going to get access. If they don't have a Switch, they don't have access to Monster Hunter Stories. Now, Monster Hunter Stories, that game is godlike. That is like one of the most godlike games you'll never know about.
Yeah, but Jay, it's crazy to me though, because isn't Monster Hunter Capcom's biggest selling game ever?
Yeah, it is now.
So why would you just release like your next Monster Hunter title just on one platform?
I think the reason that they release it on just one platform, the reason,
like no amount of money that Nintendo will pay them, I mean, will be able to compensate that. I don't get that. That's weird.
Yeah, but they do these deals all the time, though.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I mean? These type of people. I mean, look, you don't understand it. I don't understand it, but that's just what these people do, bro.
it's crazy to me. I think financially, and coming off the hype of Monster Hunter World, it doesn't even make any sense. Like you think you would want to make another one on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. It's weird. Wow.
But the thing is, we don't know the money. We don't know how much Nintendo paid them.
Yeah, of course.
And it's got I would imagine it's a stupid number. Any of these deals, even for like timed exclusives, is like tens of millions.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? So to have it like just on our machine, it must be like some bonkers number.
I would assume that it would at least be whatever Monster Hunter World made, or you know what I mean? Like that's like probably the comparison, isn't it? It's like we're gonna have it on your platform, then you need to basically give us money that we could potentially make, and this is how much that we made with Monster Hunter World.
I agree with that. I agree with that, brother. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Capcom's doing beautiful things right now, man. They're doing beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to this showcase. Do you reckon that they're gonna like start with 8, or do you reckon they're gonna end with 8 in terms of like it being its biggest Resident Evil IP? Because I don't think that. I mean, I don't think it's just going to be about 8. I reckon they're going to give us other things as well.
Bro, we'll see, man. Brother, we will see, man. Like, I mean, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Bro, it's gonna be great, man.
Yeah,
regardless of anything, brother, it's gonna be
Jonathan,
great, man.
Hey Jay, you see that?
I can't see. What is it? I can't see that. Is that kind of like, is that wings?
Yeah,
is that like a bird or something?
Yeah, Resident Evil 2.
Is that Claire's thing?
Yeah, it's Claire's thing.
Hi. Where did you get that from?
From the collector's edition.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What's it like? You got one as well, isn't it?
Bro, you know what it is? Yeah, I've never opened it. I've got the boxes right there next to me. But I've
never opened it.
Since I bought it, I've sealed it all back up.
Shit.
I should take a look at that. I've only got I think there was like an art book or something. I got the art book to hand, but everything else I've just put in there. Oh, that's a cool pin, man.
Yeah, man. It's there, brother. It's there. So you know what I mean. Like, pull it out, man. You know what I mean? Pull it out.
Yeah. Something like nice to just have in it. I did have the keys.
Yeah, I love the keys.
I just used to have the keys just out.
Yeah,
just so I could like look at it. Because I do like all that type of stuff.
Yeah, because because I've been going through a lot of my collector's editions, and I've just been basically pulling out certain things and just putting it on the shelf and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not to over saturate what's on the shelf, but yeah, just certain things, innit? You know.
I mean, look, man, in this kind of like mad era that we're in, you just got to like, you know what I mean? Just like fucking surround yourself.
Yeah,
with things that make you happy, man. Because the outside world is not a happy place. The outside world's not going to make you happy. The only place you can actually find happiness, I feel, is in your manner, in your domain. So if that means surrounding yourself with stuff that you like, do it, man.
Of course.
I mean, you've got a peace of mind that not many people have got. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, what's it like? Do you reckon that we might? What's it like, brother? They might show us a new trailer for that new Resident Evil movie that's coming out.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, brother, that was it. That literally just popped into my head right now. I was just thinking, hold on a second, I swear there's a movie coming out.
Yeah, that'd be bloody cool, man. I hope, because they do say showcase. I would love if they showed story. I would turn the lights out for that shit.
Yeah, me too, brother.
I'd love it if they just did story. Like, that would be awesome, man. That would be really good. Really good.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I'm looking forward to that still. I'm looking forward. What the fuck is it called? I swear it's called Resident Evil something. Something. Is it something in darkness? What's it called? Blah, 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 blah. Resident Evil. I can't remember what it's called now. For the life of me, I can't remember what that movie's even called. Hold on. CG movie. Was it like? Are you looking forward to The Last of Us Part 2? Sorry, the Last of Us HBO series that's meant to be coming.
Bro, I didn't even know about that. What's that all about?
Oh, that's it. It's called Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. I knew it was called Darkness something.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
You did say something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So like, so HBO and Naughty Dog, they got a thing. They basically come together and they're gonna do like a series, but apparently maybe based on the first game, innit?
I'm sorry.
Oh wow, bro! If it's on the first game, yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah,
bro,
I know, brother.
That catch my attention.
Yeah, it's based on the first game.
Catch my attention, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah. If it was a prequel, I think it'd be good if it was a prequel or based off the first game. That'd be pretty cool.
To be honest with you,
the only reason that I won't really care, to be honest with you, is because I know the future.
Yeah.
I mean, like those kind of things always like really kill it for me. Like it's like Black Widow, right? I don't really care for Black Widow because I know her future.
Yeah, it's true.
Like
it's true.
Like the finish. Yeah, I know it's kind of sound weird. Not weird to me, right? But enjoy it for what it is. No, I can't do that. I can't enjoy something where I know I'm looking at a dead woman.
Yeah.
Can't enjoy it, mate.
No, it's true, brother. I mean, I think that like, if they were smart, they would have based it like done a prequel because like from Outbreak Day, from the beginning of the first game, I swear it was 20 years that went by. So like you could easily do a prequel. Like, I mean, you got 20 years to play with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like you said, I mean, because we all know what happens to him in part 2, like the violations and the disrespect. Who's really gonna want to sit there and watch a prequel story about Joel when we all know where he ends up?
Yeah.
You know, and so it would have been a beautiful idea if they did. I mean, if they did it before. I mean, like The Last of Us Part 2 maybe, but it's too late now. I mean, they kind of fucked it up. The only thing is that Neil Druckmann's meant to be like co-writing the script or giving them ideas and stuff, and I just don't want him to pollute. Like they've got a director to do it, but I don't know what the collaboration process and the level of involvement with him in it, because
like that game is just so bad, man. Like,
yeah,
I don't even like think about that game, to be honest with you. It's such a bad game, dude. It's so bad, bro. It's rubbish, dude. Like the brain, I don't understand the brain of them type of people. Like that's not how you make a video game. I personally don't think that's how you make a video game. If you want to make a video game like that, it's like a half-baked video game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're going to make a video game that has got multiple endings or if there's consequences, you have to give me a way to escape that consequence.
Yeah.
You have to give me a way. If the consequence is so harsh and the punishment is so harsh, you have to give me a way out. There's no way out. You force me down the path where I have to kill this person, then you punish me for it. I'm a bad person. Jay, I'm a bad person. I killed that person. I'm bad. I'm a bad person for doing that. Yeah? But you forced me to do it. You put me on the path to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah? You didn't give me an option. You didn't give me an alternate option to not do it. Then you punish me and call me a bad person because I did it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, but they're hypocrites,
You've got games like Witcher. You've got games like Mass Effect. You've got certain games that have got consequences to actions, but then you have dialogue wheels where you can choose what you want to say or the path you want to take. That's what I'm saying, man. if I talk to somebody that has played Witcher, we're literally talking about two different games.
Yeah.
Because someone's going to tell me something that I had absolutely no clue. It's like Fabian said something about a romance in Cyberpunk. Yeah, there's some woman called Meredith Strout. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, you have a romance of us, like, and I said to Fabian, no such thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Last week. Yeah. Jay, do you know why I said that? Jay, in my one, she's dead. She's dead. She got killed by the corporation.
Oh shit.
The corporation killed her. And you know how I can verify she's dead? Because you get sent a text message from the guy, yeah, who you basically chose his side instead of her side. Yeah. And then he tells you, yeah, she's done. Thanks for that. Look forward to doing business with you in the future. Yeah. Now she's rotting at the bottom of Japantown Harbor. Yeah.
Oh, stop that, man.
And then the thing is about that, you can actually go and find her body.
Oh, can you?
You can find her body, bro.
Oh shit.
I went to find her body. I dived into the water and I swam down as far as I could, yeah, and I found her. And she was basically, you know what they did? They put her feet in concrete.
No, stop that.
And then they threw her into the water, so she basically drowned.
Oh
and you
shit,
can find her body, bro.
You can actually see her.
You can actually see it.
Fucking hell.
It got like.
No, I like that.
When you can have a romance with her, in my one, she's dead.
You think it down, she's floating at the bottom of the sea. I mean, like, that's crazy. She's proper floating at the bottom of the river. Shit.
Well, she wasn't floating. She was.
Well, sinking.
Concrete.
Dead.
Like her feet had got encased in concrete, and the thing is, they didn't beat her up. She didn't look tortured or nothing.
So you think you reckon that she was alive when they chucked her in?
She was alive, bro. she was alive when her feet were put in the concrete, and she was alive when they threw her into the water.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
And so that was the same thing they did with Witcher. Yeah, because in the Witcher, yeah, if me and you play that game, yeah, we talk about that game. We're not even talking about the same game.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about the same game.
I remember you saying when you first was it like when you were playing? I remember you mentioned it before.
Yeah, mate, you're not even playing the same game because there's so much different paths you can take. Now, if you want to do a game like that, the game you have to have different because they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. They just wanted to do a straight narrative story of hate. You are hateful for what's happened to you. You are going to do hate to somebody else, and that hate is going to have consequences. Yeah? That's your game. That's your game. You know what I mean? But it punishes you for doing it. That's the big problem. Because maybe I don't want to.
Exactly.
Maybe I've said, you know what? I get why she did it. I'm mad about it. I'm pissed about it. Eye for an eye. Shit. Oh well. All's well ends well. I get my girlfriend and my baby and I get to live on a farm. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah? Maybe I choose that. No. You force me to do something else. You force me narratively to do something else. Yeah? So then you punish me. So that's my whole problem with that kind of that kind of thing.
No, like it's true what you're saying because the ending of 1 year, they didn't give you a choice, but what they did do at the end is that they left the question open in terms of what you did was wrong or right.
I never killed the doctor. I never killed the doctor. I shot him in the leg.
No. But regardless,
he went down like a stack of dimes. Yeah,
I know.
But I shot him in the leg. I didn't shoot him in the face. I shot him in the leg.
Yeah, I know. But the point I'm trying to make is that you still had to run through the whole hospital and kill mad people to get to that point. So
people that were trying to kill you.
Yeah, of course.
They were trying to kill you. But the only death
there's only one death
that I could say I don't know, man. What's
Yeah,
when
Marlene.
he killed the woman?
Marlene. Yeah,
Marlene.
Marlene.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
one that I could be like, I don't know, man.
No, I get why he killed her, because if he
Yeah, I
doesn't
get
kill
because
her,
it would never have been over.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
would
yeah.
never have been over if he didn't kill her. Yeah, but Jay still, I don't know, man.
No, but brother, do you? No, wait, Jay, you hear that? Yeah. So Joe killed Marlene. Yeah. Why? Because he knew it wouldn't be over. He knew that she would come
And
after
she
him.
said
Because
it. Jay, am I wrong? Didn't she say, "I'll never stop"? Or did she say something like that? Or no?
I can't remember. You know, I can't remember.
I
But
feel like I remember her saying something like that, like it will never be over, or something along those lines.
maybe something like that. I can't remember properly.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make here is the fact that the reason why Joe killed her, because he knew it wouldn't be over. He knew that she will come back, because obviously Ellie, I mean, Ellie is was it immune? The same way, yeah, that Abby killed Joe, yeah, and decided to let Ellie live. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had any common sense, you would just kill Ellie because you know that she's coming back for you. I mean, it's almost like the first game, the second game was written by two different people, and do you know what? They practically were, because was it because the woman, what's her name? I think the name's called something Heddens. I can't remember her first name. She co-wrote the story of Last of Us Part 1 with Neil. So it wasn't just Neil who wrote it by himself. They both co-wrote the story, but I think he had someone there.
She left, didn't she?
Well, she got pushed out, innit, basically. But yeah, eventually she left.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where this one, he was the main writer, innit, and he got someone else on board to write with him, but he basically controlled the narrative and the story of Last of Us Part 2. That's why the first game and second game feel so different in terms of story and narrative and the way the characters are portrayed. You know what I'm saying? So I get what I mean. So I get what you're saying when you say, oh, the second game is like, they don't give you a choice. They make out like what you did at the end of the first game was wrong, and it was about hating about this and that, because it's bullshit. It's a contradiction, because even though Joe does all that stuff, and whether you just decide to kill the main doctor, let him live or whatever, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the game, the question is still like, well, did he do the right thing by doing what he did and saving Ellie, or should he have let Ellie get killed for a vaccine that they could potentially make? It wasn't a guarantee that they could do it. It was just a potential that they could do it. But with the second game, they take that.
Yeah, that wasn't even in story, if you think about it. Like about the 13 other children. It wasn't in story. It was in the notes.
Yeah.
It wasn't narratively it wasn't narratively spoken to him.
Yeah,
it wasn't even the cuts, which I thought was like a very important. I thought it was a pretty fucking important detail. Yeah, that they've already killed. They've already done the experiment on 13 or 12. I'm sure it was 13. Yeah,
something like that.
13
quite
other kids. Yeah, that were immune. That have died from them trying to extract and create a vaccine. Yeah. That's the whole reason. That was one of the main reasons that led to him being like, nah, they can't do it. They're incapable. They're incapable. They can't do it. If I do that, she's dead. She's dead.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally throwing her away for a hope and a dream.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. No, you ain't getting her. You ain't getting her. Fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
And even when he's like going through the hospital and you find some of the tapes and stuff, yeah, some of the tapes even tell you that there's no guarantee it's going to work anyway. So why the fuck? Anyway, but the point is here that the way they ended the game, I mean, they kind of left. I mean, like, they asked you a question, as in, was it right or wrong for him to do what he did? You know what I'm saying? Even though we know why and whatever, so forth and so on, that's the question. With the second game, they just basically taken. They just answered it for us. So technically, the ending of 1 doesn't even matter anymore, because they've answered it for us with the beginning and the whole game of Part 2. You see what I'm trying to say? It's dumb, isn't it? Like, does it make any sense? I almost feel like that. Like, with what they've done here with Part 2, it probably would have benefited them to have a multiple ending or like a choice ending. For Ghost of Tsushima, for example, for those who haven't played it, spoiler, at the end of Ghost of Tsushima, yeah, you are left with a choice. You either do one thing or you do another, and it actually affects the ending of the game, and actually affects when you do New Game Plus as well. Like when you go and you play the game and you're in the world, it actually affects the way the world, I mean, the actual island is, and just the way it looks and feels. But they give you a choice. That's what they should have done with the end of was it like Last of Us Part 2? If you was to do all that fuckery, the least you could have done was, I mean, giving Ellie a choice to kill her or not.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? But they didn't. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like go fuck, you know what I mean? Like go fuck yourself with the story, go fuck yourself with the characters, go fuck yourself with the narrative. Like I'm not involved in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man. These guys, man, they bloody know, man.
You know what I mean? So that's the reason why that like I'm very concerned in regards to the HBO series. Even though they are retreading, or I mean like retreading the story of the first game. It's the fact that like he's the one that's like working with whatever director, and I don't know how much influence that he had over the director, because the director that they got now wasn't the director that they first announced. Because I think the director that they first announced was the same director who did was it Chernobyl? Like I don't know if you've heard or seen that.
What, Chernobyl? You said?
Yeah, that was the original director that they had to do it, but now it's someone else. So I don't know how competent the new director is. I don't know how influenced he is. I don't know if if the director's even thinking, acting the same way that he does and all them lot do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm kind of really concerned about it. Originally, I wasn't, because the director for Chernobyl, he's serious. He's a proper director. You know what I mean?
I mean, look, man. I mean, I think for those type of games, man, you just want a director that cares about the material, man. Like that's what I think. That's what I think. Like a lot of these people are going wrong when they're hiring like directors to do adaptations. It's like you have to get. I mean, it's all well and good getting somebody that is a good director, but I think you have to get somebody that cares about their material.
Yeah.
That cares about the stuff, man. Like you look at the people that did like
Star Wars,
Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They fucking care about comic books.
Yeah.
You look at what's that guy called again? Like the guy that did Spider-Man, Sammy Raimi.
Yeah, Sam Raimi.
Sam
Raimi. Yeah.
He loved himself off. Yeah, his name. Yeah, he loved himself off some Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. You look at Kevin Feige. Yeah, he loves himself some fucking Marvel, bro. He loves himself some superheroes. Yeah. Then look at the man that did Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
He loves superheroes, period.
Yeah, period.
Before he was doing DC movies, he was doing like mad superhero, like movies with characters of superheroes, with superpowers, sorry. Yeah? He loved himself off some superhero bullshit. Yeah?
The passion.
The passion, dude. Yeah? Then you look at a film like Wonder Woman. Yeah? And it's very clear that the director, she's a good director.
But the passion's not there.
She don't care about the Wonder Woman.
Passion's
she
not
understands and respects Wonder Woman. Yeah?
Yeah.
But she don't care or know about the Wonder Woman. It's very clear. No disrespect to her. But she don't know about the Wonder Woman. Yeah? She's got a guy next to her, Jeff Johns, that knows everything. And he got his own interpretation of what he thinks will work on the film, with her being the main person that's going to say yes or no. The main person that's going to make the final decision. Yeah. So he's open to suggestion from her. Yeah. So already we are in a dangerous place. Yeah. That's the type of superhero movie that you get. Someone that doesn't really care about the stuff. They just know that people love it, know it's a big deal. Because the thing is, I don't think she was aware of the struggle Wonder Woman had. There's a reason why there's never been a Wonder Woman movie. They didn't know how to do it.
Yeah. Of course,
they didn't know how to do it, bro. They didn't know how to do it.
Hey, brother, do you remember the series they tried to do? Was it like? Do you remember the series they tried to do? And it flopped. They tried to do the pilot, and like it just didn't work.
It's a hard character to get right. She's a hard character to get right. That's why when they first did the first Wonder Woman, yeah, look at the color palette that she had.
Yeah.
Look at her color palette. She was completely muted. She looked bronze.
Yeah.
Everything was bronze. It was bronze blue. It was bronze red. It was bronze gold. She was pretty much bronze because if they just come out the gate with the yellow and the red, with the yellow, the gold, the red, it would just been like, what is
Campy.
this goofy shit, dude?
Yeah, goofy and campy.
Because they've already tried it. Like, I mean, how well did it go with Superman? The Superman movie before Cavill. It wasn't going great, was it?
Nah.
It wasn't going great. Let's be honest with you. Yeah. And so she wasn't there for the struggle. She's only here for the success. Yeah. Now they've got Wonder Woman is an icon. Yeah. I think we can interject some of my creativity. Don't worry, guys. Trust me.
Some of my politics.
Yeah.
Some of my agendas.
Yeah, like, my agendas. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
My agendas, my
I mean, like Star Wars. I mean,
yeah.
like, was it like this? Was it the sequel trilogy with Kathleen Kennedy hiring that fucking bobblehead idiot? You know what I'm saying?
He don't care about no Marvel. He don't care about no Star Wars, bro.
He doesn't.
That motherfucker don't care about no Star Wars, dude. You had him.
Brother, have you watched The Mandalorian?
I haven't. I do need to get that. I do need to get that.
Brother,
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
Brother, all I'm gonna say to you, brother, all I'm gonna say to you, the person was it?
Mandalorian.
Yeah. I know, but like the person who originally kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it wasn't Kevin Feige, it was someone else, yeah. But that I can't remember. Was it name called something? Was it something Favreau? Yeah, the person who kicked it off. Then after Kevin Feige took over and
Jay, I don't know if he created.
No, Jay. I'm telling you, it's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact. Anyway, but the point I'm making is that they got him to come on board. Yeah, separate from Kathleen Kennedy to do The Mandalorian. When you watch The Mandalorian, especially season 2, brother, you're going to see a difference. You're going to see people who care about the IP, who care about the franchise, who care about characters. The contrast is so crazy, yeah. It's trust me, The Mandalorian's godlike, isn't it? It's sick, isn't it? It's sick.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I
need to watch it because season 2. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, brother, watch it. That's all I'm going to say. Watch it.
Jake, I tell you this, yeah. I want to buy Disney Plus. Yeah, it's only $59.99 for a year.
Yeah, Ladgy's got it.
Yeah, it's only $59.99. Yeah, so I'm thinking of getting it, bro. And there's WandaVision. Yeah.
I watched it the other day.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, I watched it the other day. 2 episodes.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with that thing. I'll be very honest with you, man. But I feel like I do want to buy that. But the thing is, yeah, I need more. I need a little bit more, just a tiny little bit more. Yeah, Jay, I'm in there. I need a little bit more, and then I'll subscribe to them.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I just need a little bit more, tiny little bit more, man. Like maybe the Falcon and Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier. What else they got coming? And some of their other TV shows. Let me get a little bit more, bro. Just a tiny little bit. And then I got you. And I got you. Yeah. But The Mandalorian, I don't know what's wrong with me, man. That one just keeps on slipping through the net with me. Like season 2 just keeps slipping through the net with me, man. I saw they even got Sasha Banks in there.
Brother, all I'm going to say to you, yeah?
You know who Sasha Banks is?
Yeah, I know. But brother, all I'm going to say to you, brother, just watch season 2, brother.
I'm going to watch anyway. I'm going to watch anyway.
Just watch it.
It's just that for some weird reason, it's been slipping through the net with me.
But the point I'm trying to make here is that, the point we're making basically is that there's a clear difference when you get someone on board who actually cares about the IP, cares about what they're doing, compared to somebody that doesn't. He actually cares about the
actors as well, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing about him. Yeah, he cares because the thing is, yeah. Look, nobody makes anybody. Yeah. Because the man was good before this year. But he changed the course of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, blatant,
Yeah?
blatant,
Like the thing is,
blatant.
because Robert Downey Jr., yeah, I ain't take nothing away from this. He might have got like actor from before, yeah, but he changed the course of that dude, bro. He changed the course of that life when he did Iron Man, yeah, because he'd been a record. Even Robert Downey Jr. in the in the making, yeah, because I've got the DVD of it, yeah, in the making, Robert Downey Jr. said, "We did not know what we were doing. We did not know. We literally got to a certain part in the film, and then from that bit, we ad-libbed. The ending, when they fought when they fought Jeff Bridges' character, made that up. Made that up.
Yeah, but brother, you can do that with talent and passion.
I know. But I'm saying, the finish that movie was not planned. Like a lot, they planned it up to a certain bit. That's the reason his acting was so godlike. Like, you know, when he was like
Sorry, that's his name, brother. Sorry. What's his name? Was it John Favreau?
I know he got like. I know.
Yeah.
Iron Man was literally his idea.
Yeah.
Literally his idea. Yeah. And then that guy got like.
Yeah, with David Filoni, brother. The reason why Mandalorian is so sick because you got David Filoni that came from was it Disney? Well, sorry, from
Who?
David. Oh wait, yeah, John. Was it John Filoni? So basically, he did you know the series, the Clone Wars, the animated one. The one was it one that went to 5 seasons? I don't know if you've seen it, but you must have heard about it. Well, anyway, he did that, but he came from Lucasfilm. Like he's one of the originals, isn't it? Like I mean, he knows the Star Wars lore in and out. Him and John Favreau.
He's not a fraud.
Yeah, brother, he's not a fraud. And him and John Favreau work together. That's why the Mandalorian is cold. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's cold.
Brother, you know the Mandalorian, yeah? I don't know if you know this, yeah? But you know the CG. You know when they're in like a desert area?
Yeah, brother, it's a screen. Yeah, it's a screen. It's a mad
brother,
screen.
It's not even real. Do you know what they're using to make that?
Yeah, I know. It's got that technology. It's got that technology.
What technology are they using?
They're basically using this big like screen TV kind of thing. Like it's crazy, brother. It's crazy.
They're using Unreal Engine.
Oh, what to actually do this? What means to actually do the CG?
Engine. That's Unreal Engine.
Okay, I'll be talking about the actual technology, the actual screen that they're using.
I'll
be talking about that.
Yeah, the technology is Unreal Engine. They literally use Unreal Engine. Did you watch that tech demo? Where it had with some girl flying and stuff like that. They're using that engine.
Sick.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They are fucking using Unreal Engine, bro. You'd think maybe it's like some mad CG. No. It's Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine.
Sick.
So good, dude.
Yeah, so man. Got that engine.
How they have the insight, the foresight to say we're going to use Unreal Division. You can't tell. You can't tell. Because when I watched Mandalorian, I had no idea. I was praising Mandalorian because I said the locations look so real, like it's on site.
Yeah.
Dave was not on site. That basically means it completely fooled me. That's basically what that means. It completely fooled me.
Yeah, but that's.
I thought that was real. I thought it was real, like they were really in a sand area. No, man. Unreal Engine, dude. Unreal Engine. And I know it is 100% because there's like a making of it. And in the making, they actually show one of the scenes where I'm convinced that's real. And it's not. It's Unreal Engine. It's CG.
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
Impressive, man.
Beautiful.
So impressive, dude.
Talking about Star Wars.
I think what's that movie? Wonder Woman. They got that guy, that Pascal guy, to do it, yeah. He's too good.
Yeah.
He's too good, like. He's too good, like. He's proved it already, man. He's proved already he's too good, like. Like, he doesn't work. I don't think he works as a bad guy. And if he's a bad guy, he has to be like a proper nasty piece of work bad guy. Yeah, in order for him to work as a bad guy.
Yeah, I definitely preferred him in the Mandalorian. I think he's sick, isn't it? Brother, I loved him from was it from Game of Thrones? I loved him from
It's
Game of
strange
Thrones.
that they've got him with, but they keep on having him without the mask though.
Yeah, I
I've
know.
got to admit, I do find
Brother,
that kind of like weird.
Brother, Jay, brother, just watch season 2, please. Just watch season 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
going
anyway,
you know I am.
yeah, I know.
But I'm saying, I'm talking about season 1. All right, so maybe I'm not saying it right. Yeah, from season 1, I find it strange that he kept on taking his mask off.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Just for like the finish, what they are. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the Mandalorians, their code. And he's very, very liberal about taking his mask off.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's too much of a big problem.
Yeah. Well, brother, talking about Star Wars, yeah, like, did you hear about EA losing the license to the IP?
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's good. It's good. It's a good thing. I'm glad.
Brother, it's crazy.
I never thought I'd live to say the day, but bro, I'm happy about it.
Like, out of all the games that they've made, yeah, there's only they've only made one godlike game and one okay game, and that is literally Jedi Fallen Order, and the other one is Squadron, which isn't even.
Only Disney could do that, by the way.
Huh?
Only Disney could do that.
You think so? Only
Disney. To have the power to do that, to say no, fuck ya. It's like they're thinking more about their legacy. They're thinking about the money, yeah. Don't get me wrong, but they are thinking about the legacy as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because EA are fucking it up. Fucking it up, man. They just think about the money, but because people are just so invested and in love with Star Wars, they're continually suckered in. So Disney have made the thing. I think they've licensed it to Ubisoft.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Bro, it's good.
No, because earlier on we were having a conversation about studios, yeah, and it came up. We said something like about how they kind of like would do like churning out like like a game every year, even though like with the Assassin's Creed games and stuff like that. So do you think that we're gonna get like a proper quality game in regard to Star Wars, or do you reckon it's gonna be like they're trying to do what they do with Assassin's Creed with other IPs that they actually own?
Well, bro, to be honest with you, I don't know, but I'm very happy and very excited that it's going to go into the hands of somebody else.
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, that's it. I'm just happy that they're going to put it in the hands of another developer, yeah, that could potentially do good work.
Well, this is the thing.
Man.
Well, this is the thing though. Like, was it Dave? Was it they plan to give it to other developers and studios to see what they can do with it? Because obviously EA are just on some fuckery, isn't it? So it's not me. So like, it's not like Ubisoft have bought the license. Sorry, like they signed a contract where they have the sole license to Star Wars. They just got the the license to a game that they're gonna make. So they're gonna like give it out to different studios. I love that, brother. I love that.
Yeah.
Because that means that we could get games potentially from I don't know, like Sucker Punch maybe, or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jay. Let's find the studio that could do good work. Look, at the end of the day, man, look at Disney, yeah? Marvel. Marvel weren't really doing anything. They were all over the place with what they were doing. And then one day, yeah, they just said, you know what, Bill, we want to make a video game. The video game market is a very big, lucrative video game market. Why don't we have something that works? Why don't we have something that is a linchpin, a pillar? Why don't we have a million? Why don't we have a game that's doing hundreds of millions? We have the biggest, baddest library of stories and characters more than anybody else. Where are we going wrong? where we going wrong, Bill? You are the VP of gaming, yeah? We're making you the VP of gaming, yeah? Go make us some good games. So, my man goes about and finds a studio and says, that studio, we've looked at your work. Your work is amazing. If you could make any game with any character in the Marvel Universe, what would you like to make? Spider-Man. Spider-Man would be pretty cool. Love to do a Spider-Man game. If we let you do a Spider-Man game,
they had the choice though, didn't they?
and we gave you creative freedom to do whatever you want, do you think you could do something with that? Yeah? Don't need to worry about the budget. Don't need to worry about the timeline. Yeah? Just making a good game. Yep. We definitely could do that. And I would like to be the director. I promise you, we could do it. But I need to be the director.
Yeah.
Job done. Fast forward 4 years later, E3 2016. Spider-Man. I'm sorry. What's it called again? Some people see me, but it's not really me they're seeing, which is all good. Because if they knew it was me, it sounds more scary than it seems. And you see something like, oh shit! What? Spider-Man? Oh shit! What the hell? The madness, the absolute sheer madness. Yeah, Jay, right there, they won.
Yeah, easy.
Right there, they won, bro. And Jay, what did they do? What did they do? They put in charge of gaming's. They made the vice president of the gaming Marvel games, Jay, a nerd.
Yeah.
Jay, literally, the guy just loves himself some. He loves himself some Marvel. That's it. He's not a politician. He's not an agenda dude. Jay, he just loves himself some Marvel.
Exactly.
He loves himself some Marvel, and he's clearly a geek, dude. 100% he's a nerd. Yeah, he loves himself some Marvel characters, and he loves himself some video games. They said we're not going to put any reins on you, tell you this, that, and the other. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about pressure. We want you to make some games. Get us some games, man. Just get us something. Yeah. Man goes out, makes Spider-Man. Bosh! He gets put to president of. He gets changed from the VP to the president of Marvel Gaming. Bosh! Bosh! You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, man. Just make a good game with people that love the games that they're talking about, yeah, and fuck all the politics.
Exactly.
How hard is that? Jay, how hard is it just to make a video game with a good story and structure? Good story structure and a talented studio. You know that they could do good systems already when you've looked at games like bloody Sunset Overdrive and Ratchet and Clank. You know that these guys can do good fighting game systems. So all we need to do is story. Take care of the story and characterize the character, and don't do any bullshit character assassination in the name of an agenda or political statement. Everything could be all good, and they have Spider-Man. Look what happens. The fucking world opens up to them.
That's true, brother. I totally agree with you, man. That's why it's a beautiful thing that. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that I do know that EA are still. I mean, I think that they've gone into production, or they started making Jedi Fallen Order 2, which is their best game that they've ever made. In regards to Star Wars. So, but I just think it's so better. I mean, like it's so good that different studios are gonna have the opportunity to make a Star Wars game because the world is so big, the universe is so big, brother. You know what I'm saying? You can do so much shit with it. You can do so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
bro, I'm happy about it.
You know what I mean? So it's like the possibilities are endless, and I think with the Mandalorian and the change there. You know what I mean? Like this is another good change, and it's going in the right direction, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I mean? Because I love Star Wars. I mean, I grew up watching Star Wars. I mean, as well as many other things. You know, I could talk forever about them. So it's a big deal for me, and I used to love the games. You know what I'm saying? Shadow Empire back in the day from was it that was on Nintendo? I can't remember what console it was, but like I used to love playing the Star Wars games. You know what I'm saying? And it's just since EA's taken over, I haven't enjoyed any of them. I've literally got one EA game, and that's Battlefield 1 or Battlefront 1 or whatever it's called. And that is literally Battlefront. And that is literally just for the VR feature because you can fly like the X-Wing in VR. That's the only reason I got that game, you know. Like not for the online, not for anything else, just so I can fly an X-Wing. That is it. You know what I'm saying? So, and the reason another reason why I love I love this move, is because you got other other studios and other people making games like the Vader Immortal game on VR, for example. Jay, godlike. The fact you get to like play in VR, you get to play as a Force user, you get to use lightsabers, you get to use Force abilities and stuff like that. That wasn't EA. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that like they're willing to give it to other studios to make different types of games and stuff like that. Brother, I'm with it, man. I'm with it all day, man. I'm with it all day.
Yeah. And what's that Vader game saying?
It's good, brother. It's good. You know what I mean? Like, if you love Star Wars and you got a PlayStation VR headset, or even if you've got the Oculus Rift.
But you know, I don't have one, so that's why I'm asking.
I know. I'm talking to the audience, whoever's watching. I'm going to be watching the video. But if you got PlayStation VR or you got Oculus Rift and you love Star Wars, get it. Like, it's not even a question. Just fucking get it. It's cheap anyway. Like, on the PlayStation store, it's like £14 or something. You know, I mean, it's gone down in sales. £25. It's dropped down £10. Like, go and pick it up in it. It's well worth it. Well worth it.
So what is it? Like, what is? Because I don't know. I personally, I don't know the first thing about it, but I know you love it. So, what's happening? What is it?
Yeah, brother. So basically, it's canon. I don't know how much that even means anymore, but it's part of the original. I mean, like real story, part of the lore, the canon and stuff. And the whole game is set on Mustafar, around Vader. I'm not going to say anything else, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But
Jay, you said the ending of Ghost of Tsushima, so I think it'll be all right to talk about this game. You know, okay. If you're prepared to talk about the ending of Ghost of Tsushima.
No, but I never spoiled it, brother. I just said that you got a choice. I mean, like you're given a choice at the end. Like that's not really spoiling it. Because like, what is the choice? Like, what's the story? You know what I'm saying? So it's not really spoiling it. But yeah, like with Vader Immortal, you're basically a captain, like a smuggler. You've got like a companion droid, which is quite funny as well. Like, I mean, like she's the comedic aspect of the game, and you find out that you're a Force user as well. And it ties into Vader, to the story. You come across like a lightsaber. You're actually learning how to use lightsabers. You're learning about the Force through the game. It's 3 episodes. Really good. Really, really good, Jay. Really good. Like when things go back to normal and stuff, you can come round here. I'm gonna make you try it, innit? Because it's so good, brother. It's so good.
Yeah. When I come round.
Yeah, man. Have to try it, brother. You have to try it.
I tried Resident Evil 3. Like I tried Resident Evil
7.
Like I tried Resident Evil 7 when I came around to your house. Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I know that he wasn't really feeling it in VR, and it's too much, but you know, I mean, I think that you will probably. I think the Star Wars Immortal is probably like a more manageable experience because the episodes are not long; they're quite short. Overall, it's 3 episodes, but overall, it comes up to about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, like the full gameplay, the full story. So, yeah. But there's a mode called Lightsaber Dojo.
Okay.
And yeah. And basically, like you just do like it's kind of like Bloody Palace kind of, innit? You know what I mean? Like you just learning how to use different abilities with the lightsabers and stuff, different levels. The first episode is a lightsaber. The second one is more to do about the Force, and the third one is where you're just using everything, just all the abilities that you learn, you know, and stuff. But that's called Lightsaber Dojo, and that's really good. And that's actually what I'm playing through now. I'm actually on the second episode. Like, let me fucking around with the Force and stuff. So yeah, man, I love it, man. Love it. Really good. I just need to get some move sticks because I've got some, but I borrowed them off Laggy. But I want my own, innit? And it'd be a good investment because PlayStation VR. Pardon?
Did you say you need to get some new moves?
Move sticks, like the VR move sticks.
What are they? What's that?
They're basically. Hold on a second, I can show you. Hold on. They're basically these.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, to play some games or to play Vader Immortal, you need two. Well, actually, I think you can probably just use one. But yeah, no, actually, you need two.
Why
yeah, so you need two of them.
A new one?
Well, this one is Laggy's. It's not mine, and I don't own it. And I don't own a pair.
Yeah.
And like I said to you before, like in terms of like VR, like VR headset, accessories for VR, like the move sticks, they're sold out everywhere, brother. And the places that they're not sold out, they're mad expensive. They're more expensive than what they normally are. So, but I do need to get a pair. And what I would say that is like it's definitely an investment. If like anybody who's watching this doesn't own PlayStation VR or don't own move sticks, it's definitely an investment because PlayStation 5 is actually compatible with the VR. So whatever you can play or like whatever games you buy on PlayStation 4, you can play them on PS5, and the VR headset works perfect. So yeah, man, definitely an investment.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, really good.
Pretty good that they've got that going on, man. That all the games are like, they're all compatible.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Smart move.
Yeah, very well. If they had any sense, they had to do it.
Well, I don't think Xbox did that.
No, they did.
Oh, so is Xbox sticks and everything compatible?
Talking about with the Oculus Rift.
No, just 3D stuff. Just like the 3D feature.
Yeah,
but I mean VR. Listen, no controllers. Sorry, controllers. Like the controllers and games backward compatible on Xbox.
I know the games are backwards compatible. The only difference is that even though Microsoft, they do own, I can't remember I'm not sure if it's Oculus Rift or a different company, but they do own the technology for VR. It might be Oculus Rift, but they haven't combined it. They haven't made it compatible with the consoles.
What's Oculus Rift? I don't even know what that is.
The VR headset.
The VR headset has got a name.
Yeah, Oculus Rift. I swear. Yeah. Actually,
so why isn't Oculus Rift just called Xbox VR or something?
Because they haven't. Was it because they haven't made it compatible with the console? It's just if you've got a PC.
Ah, Oculus Rift, huh? I've never heard of that. So, but the PlayStation one is PlayStation's thing, or is that was that somebody else's? That's not. Is that like Oculus Rift as well?
No, that's actually PlayStation.
Strange, man. I really don't understand some of these things, man.
Yeah. I mean, but I think Xbox are missing a beat right there. I mean, I think they should make it compatible for the consoles as well. I think a lot of people. I mean, like the thing is, if you make it for the consoles, you have to make it affordable. If you're making it affordable, you have to downgrade the technology to make it affordable, which is what PlayStation did. The Oculus Rift is like got better technology graphically, and I mean, like the headset, the visor is better and stuff like that. But it's for the PC, so they got the power in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the one that Microsoft owns is called the Oculus Rift, and Oculus Quest 2 or whatever it is. Yeah. So Microsoft own it, but they just haven't made it compatible with the Xbox consoles. Yeah, that's a shame, really.
I mean, they started on the path of the new Xbox, isn't it? Like new Xbox play that Xbox Xbox Series X. Yeah. So they're probably planning like to do new things. So I don't know what they could do, but maybe they're gonna have like new stuff in there.
Who for the Xbox?
But I still think that's a stupid title, man. Xbox Series X, man. Fucking ain't saying that.
Brother, I get confused. Like when I talk about the Xbox One and I start talking about the Xbox One X or S, and I start talking about the Series
as well, yeah.
Trust me, it's just mad confusion, isn't it? It's just, you know what I mean? I understand why they did because.
Why did they do it? You understand it? Why?
Yeah, because they wanted to. Was it because it's like the phone thing, isn't it? Like, was it they want to make it like the phone things, isn't it? Like with the Samsung
like association or something. Or...
Yeah, like to their brand, isn't it? So I get why they did it, but they could have come up with better names.
The hell out of me.
Yeah.
But because the thing is, I'm in the process of forgetting the Xbox. So there's the Xbox One, and then there's the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So there's the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X, then you got the Xbox Series X, then Xbox Series S.
Come on, man.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So it's a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit much.
I don't be thinking that hard, dude. I just want to say PlayStation 5. Done. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's true because
I don't. Why am I thinking when I'm saying and when I'm talking about your console? Why am I thinking about the title?
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Simplify it, man. Simplify the shit.
Yeah, it's too much. Too much. But you know what I mean. But you knew that they were doing that though, because when they did the Xbox 360, that was the beginning.
I must say, this whole PlayStation 5, Xbox XSX is very, very uneventful. Very uneventful, man.
What in terms of gaming, you mean?
It's uneventful. It's nothing. It's just nothing.
Brother, hey brother, didn't you hear that? How was it Bethesda? Was it making Indiana Jones game?
I did, yeah.
Trust me,
do you know what this shows me? It shows us all about these new consoles. You don't have the games, you ain't got shit.
Yeah, it's always been like that though.
You ain't got the games, you ain't got shit. No, because the PlayStation 5 sold off the hype of the console and the game showcase.
Yeah, the games, yeah.
But the thing is that the game showcase, like 90% of the games that are on there are on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
On the PlayStation 4, sorry.
It don't make any sense.
It's a blow up, man. It's a blow. But the thing is, yeah, let's be honest, yeah, Spider-Man really sold that console. Yeah. It's not even an exclusive. It's not even an exclusive, man. Come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah, but there's certain games, brother. There's certain games that caught my eye. Like for example, you got Returnal. That game looks alright, brother. That game looks alright.
Yeah, Jay, this is correct. Where is it at right now?
PS5 exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah, where is it at right now?
Well, it's not out, but
that's my point.
Yeah,
because I was excited for it too. I was excited for everything that I saw there. Everything. The Resident Evil that they showed. I was excited for the Resident Evil. I was excited for the Spider-Man. I was excited for the Cyberpunk. I was excited for that new kind of like Final Fantasy looking game and whichever. Yeah, although I was very realistic about it, and I did know, yeah, just by looking at it, that nothing is going to be ready. The only game that's probably going to be ready is going to be Cyberpunk and Spider-Man. So I was already aware of that. I was very cognitive of that. So
what about Godfall?
I wasn't caught off guard. What's that?
Hey Jay, what about Godfall?
What's that?
Godfall.
Oh yeah, Godfall. See, I forgot about that game.
I think a lot of people have.
I mean, what? Yeah. What disappointment, eh?
Wait, what's this?
What an absolute disappointment.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, that's just that's just another reason for me to wait a year before I buy the PS5 anyway. It's just another reason.
I mean, the thing about Godfall to me ain't got no story. Ain't got no story. You lose. You lose. Straight away, you lose. Your game needs to have story, man. You can't just make a game with just loot and graphics. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah, it just looks good, brother. That's all it is. It just looks good.
You know what I mean? You've lost already, mate. You've lost straight out the gate, son. Lost, man. Like, look at. I'll give an example. Look at that other game. Like Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a mobile game. Look how much story they put in it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of activities, yeah, but look at the story they put in it. You know why they put story into it? You know why they put every single DLC isn't just events? They put like story-based content in there because people are invested in stories, man. People
Exactly,
are invested in characters, bro.
And they will come back, and they will come back for that.
Give me a reason, Jay. If you put Klee in the game, she didn't have her story. She didn't have that nice trailer that she had. She didn't have her story, her own story. She didn't have the story, and she was actually in Mona's story as well. Yeah, no one would care about the character.
Yeah, exactly.
No one would care about the character, bro. She didn't have her own story like that, and you didn't sell the character like that. You sell the characters, bro. You make us fall in love with the characters. Godfall, the people that you play with don't even have faces. They don't have faces. They don't have cutscenes. You lose. You lose. You have to give people a reason to care about your game and your characters. You didn't do that. You just focus only on story. Come on, dude. Come on, bro.
Talk, brother.
Even I know that.
Real talk. Was it another godlike VR game? Is Marvel's Iron Man. That game is godlike in VR, Jay. Godlike. Like, you would love that.
I know about that game.
Yeah, you would love it, brother.
I played that game. So I know about that game. I went to like some Marvel, what is it? A Marvel museum. Yeah, and it's got some mad name. And it's like an exhibition that just celebrate all of the Avengers and Marvel characters, and it's got all their outfits and stuff like that. And you can actually go inside of a Hulkbuster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you literally play the Avengers game in a Hulkbuster. I'm sorry, the Iron Man game in a Hulkbuster.
Oh, that's sick.
And the Hulkbuster move as well.
Oh, that is fucking cool.
Go like, man.
Well, obviously, it's not that immersive. It's not moving with you. But when you play it in PlayStation VR and you use the move sticks.
No, I mean, the more the story is, I played the game.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
what?
So was it actually the same game then?
It's the game.
Oh, that is cold.
Yeah, it was just the game, just the Iron Man game.
That is cold. That's definitely cold. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, like, there are certain games that I haven't bought that I want to buy, like Iron Man. There's another one, some gangster game. The same people that made The Getaway back in the days on the PS2. No. It's just a VR game, but it's the same people that made The Getaway back in the days, like the PS2 days. I can't remember the name now, but basically, like, the reason why I haven't like bought Iron Man yet or the other games because you need the move sticks to play these games. And if you ain't got it, there's no point because you can't use a controller, you can't use the VR gun. So I definitely need to get these move sticks, man, because there's some games that I'm kind of like, you know what I mean, like just basically like procrastinating to buy it because I don't have it. You know, the only reason why I bought the Vader Immortal because it was on sale for so cheap compared to how much it normally was. and I just thought, fuck it. And because I knew that Ladgy had them, I thought I'd borrow it, but I can't borrow these controllers forever. So
yeah, bro. Yeah, sorry about that. I was eating.
No, it's cool, brother.
Sorry
I was actually gonna.
Warriors. Sorry about that, Jay.
No, it's cool, brother.
You want to see me eating, man. You want to see me eating, man.
No, it's cool. I was actually gonna say, wrap it up anyway because I need to get some food, and obviously I could hear, hear what you're doing anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, could you hear? Could you hear me eating?
The microwave, brother. The microwave.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard you, brother. I heard you. It's cool. I'm hungry too. You know what I mean? I must have flashed to go and get a cookie quickly. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I thought you did as well. Yeah.
Yeah. You know I mean, my belly's hurt. I need some food, man. So yeah, you know I mean, we need to wrap it up, brother. Wrap it up. But it's a good show. You know I mean, amazing show. Lovely talk. You know what I'm saying? Lovely talk. You know I mean, just tell everybody where they can find you, brother.
Lionheart, Mind Explosion. I don't do videos a lot. When I do videos, it's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
Because I go in, but I'm not super active. Yeah, but when I do, I know what I'm talking about. I do my research, I do the work, and I talk from the heart. Yeah, so yeah.
There you go, Lionheart from Mind Explosion. Please go check out his YouTube channel. The link to his channel is down in the description, so please go and check that out. Go subscribe to him, A1 content, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, like Jay's Gamepad. You know what I'm saying. Please subscribe if you like any of my content, and you can find us, or you can find me on Twitter, Instagram. One day soon I'll be on Twitch properly, but like I do have a footnote on there, and yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast, the Tapping Buttons podcast, and we will see you next week. So thank you for watching, everybody. My brother.
Nah.